heroes, it's hero the king. Look at you, nobody but yourselves. Nothing less to do. No more heroes, no time to sleep. If you're gonna be the number one.
Travis, it's kill or be killed. She got it all, the looks, the spice, the unmeltable ice, and those false compliments with her French accent. Yeah, no love for this otaku assassin, pulls me up just to send me crashing. Difference is easy, doesn't bother you, take what you can then leave, cause there's no more heroes, yeah, there's no more heroes. Nowhere to go for your Jedi-minded ego. No more heroes, yeah, no more heroes. There's nowhere to go for your Jedi-minded ego.
Nobody but yourself, nothing less to do. No more heroes, no time
Yep. Nowhere to go, but your gender-minded ego. No more heroes. It's Killer Be Killed. How are we doing? Jasper Bot Jr. Travis. How are we doing? How the fuck are we doing, chat? $10 from Liquid Snappy. Careful, brains. Prolonged exposure to the userverse can have negative effects on your sanity. Well, I think I am kind of losing my insanity a bit, so I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts. Harman, it's Killer Be Killed. I wish Sapphire was here. She does. Well, he, they, actually. But Sapphire does a wonderful Sylvia Christel, so I do need the phone up to my ear. Forgive me for any faux pas. I am pretty high. Let's keep it a book. I have been smoking and drinking and smoking. Took you long enough. Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, we're gonna be looking at some Harman. We're gonna be looking at some other users. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. So let me cue this shit up. Vicky with 420. Smoke that. Hell yeah. Let me pull up this message. And happy 420. Let's not pay attention to the two other things that happened on this day. Well, yes, happy 420. If you guys are smoking, legally, of course, blaze it up. I do have Shex in the chat. Lol. I was going to post a nose, but given the date, maybe that's not the best decision. No more Harmans. So we are looking at some Harman Smith. There he is. There's our boy. So handsome.
On stream. I've been playing to...
Let's run this back. God damn. This guy's a goober. What? Oh, okay. All right, before we get into this, Drake's second diss. I can't play it, unfortunately, because it'll get flagged. UMG will flag that shit. Drake's second diss is a doozy. If you get a chance, check out Tailor Made Freestyle. Drake uses AI to resurrect Tupac and to get Snoop Dogg to lecture Kendrick Lamar. It's insane. It is insane. I don't like Drake, and I thought that was so gross and so whack. But, I mean, when it comes to beef and when it comes to diss, it's no holds barred. Kendrick has to kill him. Because now he's got 2 disses in. Kendrick has to come with pure fire. That diss was, I wouldn't say it was great compared to, his first diss was way better. His first diss was good. I would argue that shit was good. This diss was very whack. It was light skin activity using the AI Tupac voice. But, oh shit. Hey, yo, Club Doom, what's good, man? Doom, what do you think of Drake's second diss where he resurrected Pac? They resurrected Tupac for the diss. Big nose.
Again, on...
I'm talking to BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy used the Phoenix down on Tupac Shakur. Oh.
Stream. I've been playing through the entire thing, and I've been having a blast. This is, sad to say.
Yeah, we've read some Chuck Tingle, actually. Yeah, we've looked at some Chuck Tingle before. No, we've looked at Quan Mills. I'm familiar with Chuck Tingle. We haven't read him, so maybe that'll be next when Zuki and I read more shit.
Probably one of the best.
Oh,
games
Doom,
I've
you
played
have
this
to.
year.
You have to
know,
listen to it. It's nuts.
This technically feels like a brand new game. To me. First of all, because it's been so long since I played Final Fantasy VI, but the Pixel Remastered version added a lot of cool new additions. So playing Final Fantasy VI, seeing the rebalanced combat and the cool new elements.
They certainly should.
Upgrades, like, it's really made me fall in love with the game.
Hi, Kazoopal.
Right? I love Final Fantasy VI. But as I sit here playing through this game, I am faced with a conundrum. You know, something that I've never really thought about before because I haven't really played enough Final Fantasy games to have...
Yeah, we are very close to May, aren't we?
Is Final Fantasy VI better than...
Who should do a movie adaptation of Chuck Tingle's career? Oh, shit. Maybe Charlie Kaufman? I would say Charlie Kaufman or Yorgos Lanthimos, who did The Lobster and Killing of a Sacred Deer. They would both do a very good adaptation of Mr. Tingle's career.
7. And because it's been so long since I played like lots of Final Fantasy games.
Oh man, get well soon, Doom.
10. It's been a while since I played 4. 6. This is the first time I played.
Thank you for being in
I
chat,
played 7
homie.
somewhat recently. 7 was the last one I played actually. Like the way it feels to me now is that like both 6 and 7 are amazing, right? But I also feel that like 5 and 9 are really overlooked as well, which I hardly ever played. So like for me, I'm not even sure what my favorite Final Fantasy game is right now. Like I want to say it's 6, like, but it might be.
Man, this guy is so unlikable that he's saying stuff I agree with, and it's making me mad. We don't have to watch this. I just wanted to see his thoughts on FF6 and 7, which are, yes, both undisputed classics. Man, I'm so upset that he and I share the same opinions on a lot of stuff. Am I him? Is he me? I had a lot of fun making that thumbnail of him and me as Batman and Travis. Let's see what he said recently, and then we're gonna take a look at his literature. Oh, and he has so many AI thumbnails. All right, here we go. Oh, and we're in the bowels of darkness, chat.
All right, guys, Nintendo has gone woke. This seems to be the direction the company is going in now, and it is time to talk about it. I have, of course, alluded to this fact.
And if you're an enemy of wokeness, make sure to check out Ms. Mimi's very entertaining video about Futaba from Persona 5, challenging Sweet Baby Inc. She didn't pay me to promo it, I promise.
Over the past several years, I've talked about them like changing the terminology of genders from male to female.
Fucking lookalike starts playing. Funny, isn't it? You know what I'm gonna do, but I know what you're gonna do.
To trying to shift it to a more like degenderized format, right? I've alluded to this before, but I haven't really come out and denounced it. The reason being that until recently, it didn't really feel like it was that big of a deal. It felt like they were going in a woke direction, but it did feel like, they were trying to just get away with as much as they could get away with, right? Now, it seems like they've taken the next big step to the point where, like, normies are beginning to notice. And I do think this is a really exciting...
And I just say, this is what a whole lifetime of going on V does to a motherfucker. As someone who like has browsed the chans plenty of times, you gotta take a break from that shit, because this is what happens. You end up in an unfinished basement in the dark ranting about wokeness, right? Like, there are bigger things to tackle in your life. I have to say, you don't have to be like this. Choose life, man.
Exciting thing, because we saw Xenoblade Chronicles 3 try to like localize Juniper as being non-binary, and that kind of got ignored, right? We saw Splatoon 3 try to label the protagonists as... I
didn't pronounce Splatoon like that. Splatoon.
Tried to label
Splatoon
as a they them, and like nobody really noticed or cared about it, unless it was like specifically to denounce how ridiculous it was.
Strange, isn't it?
Had like the main character be referred to as a they, right? Instead of like a you.
Many things that look alike.
Again, they've been trying to normalize this for a long time.
They be creeping.
But now it seems like they've become so blatant about it that the normies have taken notice. Grums has tweeted about this. Pokemon people are roasting
like, I got in a bit of an argument about this stuff recently where like some good friends were giving me the business talking about Pokemon. I roast Pokemon a lot, and I only roast Pokemon because I personally graduated to like other RPGs. Like, I got into like some more challenging RPGs after playing Pokemon, and then I like never revisited Pokemon. So it kind of shocks me from my own experiences that you would like choose to draw this line in the sand, that they're trying to change Pokemon. Pokemon has been borderline the same thing for like 20 plus years. If anything could benefit from change, it's Pokemon. And I'm sorry they're putting black people in your games, dog. The solution is make your own game. Like, I'm sorry. This is out of your control.
Roasting them right now on
I don't agree with Sweet Baby Inc. either, but you know what I do? I don't buy those games. That's how I avoid it. I don't buy the games. Right? Vote with your wallet, please.
on X, and
Stay
this
woke.
is a rare
Nigel's
example
creeping.
in which I am 100%
Ayo Gecko.
willing to call Nintendo out, because this is
Gamers
a
are
legit
stronger than
problem,
ever, chat.
right? This is a menace, okay? What they tried to do with what Niantic tried to do with Pokemon Go is unacceptable, and it needs to be addressed, right? In order to try
We have to
and,
address this.
take the next step forward in
Just stop giving Game Freak and Niantic and all these companies your money, and they'll get the picture. They will go, oh, we got to course correct because people aren't buying the game. The problem is you keep buying the games.
their degenderization agenda, right? They completely removed the ability to choose whether you are a man or a woman. Instead, you're like this androgynous blob that you can customize how you want, and it looks ugly. Like nobody.
Dog, you're an androgynous blob. What are you talking about, man? That's crazy that this guy's going like, huh, you don't even look like anything. It's like, man, you straight up look like a yam. What are you talking about, sir?
Nobody likes it. Nobody enjoys it. Like, you can't really make feminine characters with the body types because, of course, like men and women have like completely different body types. So female
Don't
players
support
are
the game.
struggling to recreate their avatars the way they looked at it. Keep in mind, this is after they charged people to.
I want Nintendo to go full woke just to make this man. I want Luigi and Mario to hang out, and Mario goes, "Oh, Luigi, my brother, how are you?" Actually, Mario, I'm trans now. My pronouns are they, them. Oh, that is very valid. Woohoo!
Customize their avatars to begin with. So what it looks like to me is that Niantic, being a Western studio, is.
My name is Louise now. I'm happy being me for the first time in a long time, Mario. SIN Scoundrel with $5. Hey, can't stick around, have a birthday party being thrown for me, but here's some checks, dude. Well, happy birthday, SIN Scoundrel. You have a lot better things to do with your time than hang out in here with the dregs. Have a very, very happy birthday, man. Appreciate you showing up. Gender Fluigi. God damn it, boss. My name is Louise. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm glad you can be you. You can be proud being the person you are. I'm not good at Mario voices. Like if it was Sonic and Tails goes, actually, Sonic, I'm trans. Wow, Tails. That's so valid. You get to be the person you've always wanted to be. Really, Sonic? Yeah. I'm proud of you for being you. God damn it. I've alienated my trans audience.
Is going ahead with the progressive agenda, right? They seem to have like a bunch of activists on the development team.
I want to see 1, 2,
they're
3s for
trying to
SIN
push
Scoundrel.
the
1, 2, 3.
message. And what is the message?
I'll start it off.
Exactly? The idea that like men and women are exactly the same, when that is pretty absurdly not,
And
true, not
Beach.
true by any measure, right? Like it's an important thing to take notice of when we talk about these communists. That's what they're trying to push. Equity is the term they like to use these days.
I don't need a princess, Mario. I'm Aero Ace.
But the idea is that like men and women should be completely not only.
Oh, old school Sonic? Yeah, fucking Jaleel Sonic would go like, what do you mean you're not a guy anymore, Tails? You're a guy. You got a dick. You're a guy. I'm very conflicted, Sonic. Nah, fuck that shit, nigga.
Be treated completely equally, like they are equal. They are equal in all respects, right? You shouldn't treat each other any differently. You
Wario's a bit of a bear. Wario's a bit of a top.
Like,
yeah,
you should
yeah.
be the exact same. And other companies have been trying this too. Like I think most notably, Elden Ring has the Type 1 and Type 2 thing.
Oh man, From Software is so woke, you guys.
But I do think this is like the next.
Yeah, Eggman is a feminist.
Because, when you see like Type 2
Well said,
or Type
Phil.
B or like whatever, when you see like characters like that are clearly male or female, like people know that they're male and female, right? Like it doesn't matter if you like remove the word.
So why does it bother you if it's type 1 or type 2? If you can make that judgment yourself, if you can go, oh, that's a female presenting character, right? Then why is this bothering you? I know it's like, oh no, the trends in video games don't support the games. Don't buy the games you don't like. Or write a letter. Reach out to the companies. Do something about it. Fucking lumpy ass.
Gender from it.
Gender?
Or might try to
Gender?
with it. Like everyone knows, like, you know, everyone knows like how to spot a female model versus a male model, right? But with Pokemon Go, this seems to be like the next step for the progressive agenda is like getting rid
Waluigi is a
of the
furry.
gender option. This is not a mistake.
Great.
It's not some weird.
Good to see you. Badass.
Like,
Badass.
Fully intentional. And I really have to wonder at what point people are going to acknowledge that
he's
this is becoming an issue, right? Again, like the excuse that like the progressives, like the communists,
Fucking like anyone with a different gender identity existing. Fucking kill Harman, please. I was talking to Sapphire about doing a Killer 7 parody targeting Harman Smith. That might happen. Because it's been a minute. It's been a minute since the Super BRAINZ Kingdom, and I do like making like in format parodies of people. So I really like the idea of Harman Smith sitting in a basement, you know, saying like, let me get my Harman Smith voice right. They've made the games woke, Garcian. I want you to go and stop Sweet Baby Inc. Stop Sweet Baby Inc. I'm a cleaner, not a game developer. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be good.
we should call them. The communists try to use when
he's sitting in the dark like a Killer 7 character. Harman would do this. Shitcock McPeeboner with $4.99. Man's turned off the light to hide the fat layer of grease on his face that could combust at any moment. Factually, yeah, this is something that fucking Harman Smith would do. Club Doom with $5. You insolent fools! I'm Dr. Paul Botnick, the greatest biologist to ever live. Sonic, are you familiar with the God Emperor Donald Trump? Donald Trump?
Justifying these changes has traditionally been to, oh, it's for the women players, it's for female. Like, you know, they're doing this now with Warhammer 40K. That's always been their justification for this. But, like, I don't think you should necessarily... I do think it's a mistake to blame women for the things communists do. Because, like, most women aren't going along with the agenda. Right, it's a very niche group of people, you know.
It's a niche group of people
pushing this, right? You know, activists who are.
Oh shit! Chat's getting cut off on the chat box.
Right.
Let me move
don't
that over.
blame women in general for what
maybe I'll move it over here.
Are doing.
Yeah.
So
let's do that.
What do we do now in regards to this? Right. You know, what do we do now? Well, first of all, I don't play Pokemon Go. Like, I never.
You don't play Pokemon Go, then it's not a problem.
Women. I've never enjoyed it. I've always called it out. Mobile trash. I never supported it. Right. I always.
Then why are you upset? Why are you upset? It's not directly affecting you. You know, it's not creating an issue for you. It's not creating a problem for you. Why are you this fucking idiot, man?
A big problem with Pokemon Go. And I suppose like the big thing going forward is just completely drop the game. Like, that is my recommendation.
Oh, great.
To the audience.
No, I don't want to smash her past that. I don't want to smash her past a tub of cookies and ice cream. What the fuck are you? I'm not. Pass, I guess.
Right, to the fans is just like, you know, well, if you hate the Niantic model so much, if you hate what they're doing, just drop the game and refuse.
Yeah, genuinely, just don't care
to support it, and also let the Pokemon.
This guy has straight up ruined the reputation of the fictional character he's based his name off of. Let me pull up a Harman Smith scene. Harman Smith, Killer 7. I get so upset that this guy has like straight up destroyed this character's reputation with his stupid name. All right, let's watch a cool cutscene.
Check.
What a coincidence. Check.
This time, the game is mine.
I used this scene for a funny shit post about the White Bowser. Smokey, you didn't know that I know how to play chess, Harman.
Do you want to hear a story, Harman?
Why not?
There once was a young...
Like, genuinely, Harman Smith's one of my favorite fucking Suda characters, and this man, Harman Smith, has ruined his name.
man who had a promising future. The center back position was his to keep, and no one could take that away from him. Any play was a fair play. No one blew the whistle on him. Everybody loved him. Not to mention his campus sweetheart. Oh, she was something. They were the perfect couple. He graduated from Columbia with an MBA. His opportunity was infinite. He could do whatever he wanted with his life. But was he satisfied? No. Every night he would cry, begging the Lord. Something deep within needed awakening. Then one day it happened. That
Whoa, Brain's cool it with the anti-Semitic remarks. And let's see Miss Mimi's card. Let's see Miss Mimi's card.
moment when the subconscious rises to the
Look,
surface.
indulge me.
Well, the way
Please.
it triggered was very simple. It happened when his mother came on to him
do be
one
crippled.
night. As if the spirit of Jack the Ripper had taken over his body, he stabbed and stabbed until he couldn't tell who she was. You know what I think? An angel whispered into his ear. The angel gave him the extra courage he needed to give her the divine retribution she deserved.
Sure she wasn't the Hell's Angel.
I'm
Fucking based Harman Smith in this game going, Lamau, woman. Woman Lamau.
pretty sure she only had good intentions.
You really are
Everyone knows that women can't drive.
a villain.
I had nothing to do with it, but I must admit, my memory has become a bit misty these days.
There's her boy. There's Garcia and Smith. So this is like, Killer 7 is like probably as close as you can get to like a Lynchian video game. It's a lot of like weird artistic crap and postmodernism. Very strange game. One of my favorites though. It's on Steam. If you get a chance, play Killer 7. One of the greatest games ever made. Let me close that though. Anyway, back to our boy.
Company know that you won't stand.
Back to this guy talking about woke Pokemon.
I do think it's safe to say that although Niantic seems like further along than the rest of the Pokemon company, I do think we can
Oh, fuck, Squabbly. That's cool, man. But can you move a piece already?
expect to see some more woke elements in Nintendo games in the near future.
Lamau.
Right? Like Pokemon had like lots of sus aspects to it, stuff that I didn't even pick up on initially. Like I think the game makes
Wokemon. Damn it,
in the
dude.
DLC, regardless of whether you play as male or female. And then in like the second part of the DLC, like that guy hits on you, even if you're playing as a boy, right? Like, oh, it's a date. And then like Carmine gets jealous. It makes no sense, like at all. But like it's clear, it was clearly intended to like serve a woke purpose, right? It was
Made all these Pokemon so liberal. My name is Professor Oak. Pronouns he, him.
like a blink and you miss it thing, but yeah, like that was enough for me to like kind of write off the DLC as being woke. And I dearly hope that the next game won't nearly be this bad. But yeah, it's probably gonna get worse, unfortunately. Like it wasn't a thing until just recently. Like it feels like they've just now taken over. But it is, I think, going to.
Like, did this guy, the way this guy talks about DEI, he talks about them like they're like a terrorist sect that are infecting video games.
I do think we're going to see more of it in the next generation, unfortunately. And I think Splatoon's going to get a lot worse. I think
You didn't miss very much, B. We've been watching this video sporadically, and then I pulled up Killer 7 cutscene to prove how cool the true Harman Smith is.
I'm very, very, very concerned about the future of what Nintendo has in store. But yeah, I will be here.
Bro got the
covering
Vegeta
and
hairline.
Everything that goes wrong with this company. I will be addressing all of the woke things that Nintendo does, and maybe I'll consider, switching to the Japanese version.
So he is
full of woke pronouns in that one, but yeah, the way it looks now is that.
Oh man, I can't believe that Squirtle got top surgery.
That things are about to get very worse, get much worse, and again, it's going to be a long, hard road to like get things back to where they were. But I do think woke culture is dying, right? Like, to me, it's very, very apparent that the agenda is like falling to pieces.
Again, I'm not a proponent for DEI or for any of this stuff. I just think that this guy is a complete Melvin loser. Like, dog, just play PlayStation 2 games. That's what I do, right? Like, I know that might be like you relinquishing control of the video game industry. So be it. So be it. You know what I've been playing? I've been playing Lost Odyssey for the Xbox 360 on like backwards compatibility on the Series S. It's like the first time I've enjoyed a video game in years, genuinely. And like, between that and just playing like Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8, I'm a pretty happy camper, Oh, Persona 3 Reload, right? Like, there's some fun games that are out. Most of them are just remakes of games I already like, but even still, just it's not that deep, man. It's not that rough. Just don't play Pokemon as a 30-year-old man. You'll be a happy person.
Way, shape, and form. And I think this is like
the agenda.
What we're seeing now is kind of like
yes, it does, Inquisitor. Yes, it fucking does. The only reason I even own a Series S is to play Lost Odyssey.
So I do think in the next 10 years, things are going to be better. It feels completely different than it felt back in 2014 in a way. Like, even though Nintendo is getting infected, I feel very, very happy that more and more people are like making,
B, don't do it. Don't do it, B.
Their opinions heard when it comes to this stuff. Like, this nonsense, the communist agenda, Karl Marx.
What? He's getting into Marxism about Pokemon? This got me weak, dog.
Marx's dream is never, ever going to come to pass, right? Communism is doomed to failure.
And then he hits the space bar really hard. Holy fuck. Let's take a look at, like, I fucking love this guy. I can't lie. This guy cracks me the fuck up. So this is the gay Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Tier Maker list debunked. Let's listen to this man yap, and then we're gonna look at some of his writing. Pokemarks. I'm Professor Marx.
Time to take a look at some.
Welcome to the world of Communist Mon.
Peak retardation. Let me see if I can make this image a little bit bigger. I hate this. How does it work?
Like, I said this before, but this guy has such bigger issues than video games to figure out. This nigga is living in an unfinished basement where you can see the fucking panel in the background. Figure it out, nigga. You don't have a door.
But anyway,
what were we saying,
yeah,
chat?
so I saw this tier list on X. Elon Musk.
I am also very excited to play some SMT5 Vengeance. That is a day one buy for me. I loved SMT5 Vanilla was really great, even after the DLC and shit. DLC for that game was really good. like the Demi Fiend fight, the Matador fight. Spoilers if you haven't played it. But I'm pretty goddamn excited to play it on the console that's not the Switch that can hit 30 FPS.
New social media platform, and I just had to make a video bitching about it because this really does demonstrate, I think, how out of touch the LGBT community actually is when it.
As a straight man who has never had sex, the LGBTQ community is totally out of touch. I can say without a shadow of a doubt that Harman Smith has never even touched a breast, let alone had consensual sex. Look at this guy. Look at him.
It comes to the cover.
This nigga built like a fucking enemy in Fire Emblem, dog.
Of
Like, you know, I don't mean to shame anyone who hasn't clapped cheeks, but like, look at this nigga.
characters in games, right? Because they really do think that their fan wink nonsense is eventually going to become canon, or is like the real.
Yeah, the only action he's gotten is from his right hand. You're right. You're right there. You're right there, Gecko.
Truth or whatever, that they really do think that like they can just kind of adopt certain characters and like mold them into whatever they want, you know, kind of like how they manipulate children online to believe they're trans.
Liquid Snappy with $5. In case B does something out of pocket, can we preemptively send them to Detroit? Yeah, 100%. B, you're getting on the Greyhound. I'm sorry, B. You're gone. You're gone. Sorry.
Or whatever. So yeah, like there is this like obsessive compulsive need in the LGBT community to pretend as if like characters in games might be LGBT or might be allies or might be like
grape soda. Brains, should I get a cinnamon roll? Well, Grape, you kind of are a cinnamon roll, but you know, yeah, I think you should get a cinnamon roll. You deserve it. You deserve it, little buddy. Very badass. I'm so proud of you. Get that cinnamon roll.
something, you know. So let's take a look at this list and see like just how ridiculous it is. This is of course like a tier maker list of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate characters specifically, and yeah, it's about whether or not these.
I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. You just keep on getting sent to Detroit. I'm sorry.
Characters are gay.
What's wrong with Detroit? What a fucked up question to ask.
Let's take a look at this. All right, straight ally. Mario.
Straight ally. Yeah.
DK.
Yes.
Samus Aran. Fox. Ness. Captain Falcon. Dr. Mario. Young Link. Lucina. Zero Suit Samus. Solid Snake. Diddy Kong. Toon Link. Mega Man. Rosalina. Little Mac. Palutena. Richter Belmont.
I don't know why he hit Richter Belmont with such cynicism, but I like the idea of Solid Snake hitting you in the codec going like, I think it's really brave of you to be trans. That's very brave of you to come out. I'm glad you can be you.
Incineroar, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard. Okay, like.
Yeah, fucking Terry Bogard being a straight ally goes like, game good. Out of that.
It's just. Gotta love
It is a very cringe list, Inquisitor.
Together. He put.
Wait, you can't see the ogre? Oh, damn it! I'm right on top. I'm right. Pause. I was gonna say I'm right over him. I almost said I was on top of him, and that ain't ever happening.
all of, like, the major
I'm so sorry you couldn't see
POV
the ogre. I'm so
protagonists that we
sorry.
all know and
Now you
love
can
in
see
this
him.
list. That seems to be the big major takeaway I can see here. Nothing really odd about this
Richter
list, other than the fact that,
Belmont.
like, it assumes that, like, all of these characters would support the LGBT community when obviously
I'm not
they
going to
wouldn't.
top the ogre.
Like, the closest you probably get is, like, Snake standing up for a vamp in Metal Gear Solid 2, like, for being bisexual. Well, standing up, quote
He's bisexual, right in.
unquote. Like, he calls out Raiden for it's
Would it be better
like,
if
yeah, it's not necessarily an
it's a woman, right in?
right. If anything, I remember back when MGS 4 came out, how it was like a very big thing among female fans to pretend that, like, Snake and
No, you have to see the ogre. I'm sorry. You guys got mad that you had to look at my pretty face instead of the ogre.
Otacon were gay because they were living in, like, the in an airship, like, with raising a little girl,
$16.
like, you know.
How big of a cinnamon roll did you get, Grape? $16?
Like, again, not gay at all, but some people tried to make it out to be. So, if anything, like, I'm kind of surprised Snake is in the straight ally category, but whatever. Okay. So, the next list down, straight quotation marks, in denial. Bowser, you know, the
Bowser.
character that explicitly says he's in love with Princess Peach and kidnaps.
Nah, Bowser's straight up getting topped. Tusky with $2. I say we force people out of mommy's basement. Agreed.
That's what I was
Agreed.
saying. Yeah, he's in denial that he's gay. Apparently. Ridiculous. Ike.
Don't do it, B!
Okay, the whole Ike thing is hilarious. Because, like, the big conspiracy
For $16, what the fuck did you get? Hennessy?
theory about Ike is that he is gay, but it isn't true at all, and is just, like, a bunch of fan wank theories. So, like, I find it odd. Like, again, this is why I think this list was made by someone who doesn't know anything about the characters, because, like, you know, there are characters on this list that, like, do have, like,
So
really
long,
strong
homosexual
LGBT,
Bowser.
fan bases, but, like, the characters aren't where they should be in regards to that community. So yeah, Shook has a canon female love interest, Fiora. Simon,
Okay, yeah, I mean, obviously it's a paper thin criticism here, but, like, I just like how pressed he gets about these decisions where it's like, Shulk has a female love interest.
Belmont. Bro. If Simon was gay, Richter would not exist. Like, come on. Like, we know Simon has children, right? Because we see, like, several of his descendants, right? You know, Juste specifically says that, like, Simon was his grandfather, right? Not his great grandfather, I believe.
I know for a fact that Bowser's getting topped. He's getting rimmed. Bowser gay, man. Bowser gay. He is clearly coping with Princess Peach. It's a cope. It's a pure cope.
So, like, okay, like, again, no understanding of the characters at all. And then, like, Mithra, which is this is the thing that bothers me too. Mithra and Pyra are in two completely different sections, which in it.
Okay, and that's a wacky opinion too. Spoken like a straight. That, like, there are plenty of men who are closeted who started families despite being gay. It's a very common dilemma, especially for, like, men before being gay was a an accepted thing, that they would start a family, but they would be very, like, they would typically be distant, or they wouldn't be very intimate, and they would eventually be outed, right? Like, it's an issue. It's an issue for sure. So I think that that's such a bullshit take to think that a guy who has a family couldn't also be gay. Plus, this nigga looked like a Goron.
In and of itself is laughable because, like, they're a split personality, but, like, Mithra, okay, straight in denial. Yeah, okay, then why did she and
Bowser are
Pyra have
bisexual,
messages?
no doubt. No
Like,
doubt.
come on, ridiculous.
So long, gay
Okay,
Bowser.
straight up gay. Marth has a canon wife, Shida. You would know this if you ever played Fire Emblem 1 or the remake Shadow Dragon. Right? This is very
You would know this if you played Fire Emblem 1. Nigga, no one played Fire Emblem 1, you cornball.
very well established in the lore. If that didn't happen, Lucina wouldn't exist.
This
Chrom
nigga
wouldn't exist.
sucks.
Like,
Lucina wouldn't even be here.
That you would label Marth as gay. Chrom as gay. When his daughter, who is canon, by the way,
Lucky 8 with $5. This post is cringe and deserves to be trashed, but they ain't that serious. Drop and give me 50 Harman. Pipsqueak pipe down. Go make some rants, Harman. Pipsqueak pipe down. Yeah, man. Fucking I don't even know people who would be comparable to Harman who would wipe him down. Fucking Scott the Waz wipe you down.
is in the game as well. Like, does this person not know that Lucina is Chrom's daughter? That's the only explanation.
They don't know. They don't know. Again, like closeted gay guy can conceive. There's such a misconception with straights where they don't understand that the gay person, if you rub your dick hard enough, you'll nut. You'll just nut. Plain and simple. It's just friction at that point, right? It doesn't have to be attraction. It's purely friction. And you can close your eyes and you can think about a dude and you can get hard. It's happened many goddamn times. Many times. Also, this nigga has never had sex, so why is he weighing it?
For this, like, we might be at the point now where, like, some people genuinely don't know. Yeah, Dark Pit. Yeah. Like, the evil clone of Pit is gay. I don't know what that means.
So,
no,
actually...
no. Okay, so this is Ken. This is Simon Belmont. Okay. So that's even more...
Ken's kind of bi. Ken's kind of zesty. I'm a very big Street Fighter fan. He spent a lot more time with Ryu than Eliza. He spent way more time with his sparring partner than his wife. Like, he made like deliberate time to spend with his sparring partner from his school of martial arts, and he routinely ignored his wife and son. All right, so that's pretty bisexual to me, man. I don't know.
More ridiculous. Yeah, again, like, straight up.
Pipsqueak pipe down.
No, fuck you.
Ken got you wiped down. Sakura got you wiped down.
But yeah, Ken has a canon wife and child. So no.
That's like the big qualifier with him is that someone has conceived a child, ergo they are straight. Or the closet exists.
Bisexual. Luigi.
I don't even know why I'm arguing this that hard. This nigga just pisses me off.
Daisy, Roy, Lucas, Pac-Man, Cloud, Min, and Pyra. Like, I don't even know how you would come to this conclusion for any of these characters. Like, that's the thing
Luigi's bi.
Is like, how do you classify these characters as bisexual? Like, is it because Lucas is overly emotional? Like, is it because Daisy is a tomboy? Like, is it because Luigi is a coward? Like, what is the mindset here? I don't understand it. And of course, like, you know, Pac-Man has a canon love interest, Mrs. Pac-Man. Cloud Strife has Tifa. You know, Pyra has...
Actually, he never really consummates with Tifa or Eris. Clown-ass dude.
Rex. Like...
Ninja Guy Dan with $5. In canon, Ken is the one that funds Ryu's drifter wanderer lifestyle. Like, that's not straight behavior. Doesn't matter how rich you are. Yeah, the fact that he's a sugar daddy for Ryu says volumes. Even though Ryu also funded his lifestyle because he won the first World Warrior tournament, which I think the pot was $1 million. So, like, he's definitely lived on that because he doesn't, like, sleep in hotels or anything.
Unless you, like, again, like, you could argue she's basically a harem girl. Like, you could argue, like, she, Rex, Mithra, and Nia are in, like, this weird, bizarre four-way relationship. But, like, I don't know, like she's in a harem. Like it's not.
Club Doom with $2. Why stay in the closet when you can live in the basement? God damn it, bro.
The girls are not together in that scenario. Yeah. So Min Min. Again,
Pac-Man
kind of
is
tomboy,
bisexual.
but yeah,
Kobe.
like why exactly would you
Bisexual
think
Pac-Man.
that about any of these characters? It's just absurd.
He's
Okay,
fucking all the
pansexual.
ghosts.
Like I feel like I need to explain what pansexuality even is. Like the idea is that like you're so depraved, you're like down to do anything, essentially. So like Jigglypuff, male and female versions of the character exist. Like there is no one Jigglypuff, is kind of what I'm saying. And the Smash one, I believe, is a man. I'll have to I'll have to look. I don't think it's a female Jigglypuff. I'll have to check. I mean, most people just assume it's a chick, but whatever.
I just love that Harman is like so pissed off about this.
It's a Jigglypuff. Like, it's a Pokemon. Like, whatever. Robin. Yeah. Okay. Robin only has female love interests. Well, actually, their female Robin exists. So, like, she has male love interests, and the male Robin has female love interests. So, yeah, like canonically straight. Bayonetta.
All right. Bayonetta's a hoe, okay? Bayonetta's a complete fucking hoe. Bayonetta would fuck anyone. Bayonetta is like a problem. Of course she's pan. No doubt. Bayonetta has undoubtedly had sex with women and men.
Canonically straight. She has a daughter by Bayonetta 3.
She's a complete hoe. What are you talking about? She has no fucking doubt has fucked bitches.
And Sora, the most wholesome character
She
in
is
all
a
video
thought.
games, is pansexual according to this list. Like, huh? What are you talking about, bro? Like, okay, so Link, queer. Okay, is that why he goes to save Zelda? Like,
Yeah, Bayonetta straight up. Like, Bayonetta's probably putting pills in people's drinks. Bayonetta is not a good person to be around, frankly.
come on. Like Peach, queer. Okay.
Queech.
Explain her relationship to Mario then. Olimar, has
He's so fucking pressed about this shit. They're like, well, explain their relationship to Mario. It's like, personally, I've been on Rule 34 video. I've seen a lot of troubling videos about Link. So I think queer fits.
as a wife and kids. Lucario is a Pokemon. Like
Dude, fucking Kazuya is unsupportive of Jin in general.
That's like technically bisexual. Well, technically.
Yeah, Phil. Fucking Heineken Paps Blue Ribbon. God damn it. This is probably the only time Blue Velvet will ever be referenced on a brand stream, but it was good.
Yeah, I think I'll. But again, like that's the one character that should be in bisexual then. But anyway, like yeah, that's Corin. Isabel.
Oh yeah, that's true. That was a good Christmas card.
Bro,
You're
like,
right.
the
You're right.
hero
I'm
master
fucked up there,
himself,
Ryan. You're
like
right.
the god of high school, like Joker. No, fuck you. Is that Byleth? I think it is. Yeah, Byleth.
He's got "bi" in his name. Come on, Harman.
No, because my Byleth is in love with Edelgard. Okay, queer but doesn't realize it. Yoshi, Kirby, Mewtwo, Gary.
You can't tell me that Yoshi ain't queer.
Watch Pit, King DDD, Greninja, and Ridley. I don't like they have way too many categories. I don't
Nah, man, fucking Fucking Ridley dancing on stage on the pole, man. Ridley zesty as fuck.
I don't understand why these categories are sectioned the way they are. Like, I just don't know. Like, what qualifications do you have for, like,
He
saying
pulled the
Yoshi
my
is
bylith.
queer,
Yeah,
but you're like,
he's not even looking at this subjectively. Like, my bylith would never.
realize it. Again, especially since, like, Yoshi is a species and not an individual character. You know, like Greninja. Same with Greninja. Like Kirby.
She's non-binary.
Kirby does not have a sexuality. So it's like, okay, come on. Homophobic. Base Zelda.
Yo, chat wild.
I'll give them that.
The Birdo neck.
Ganondorf. Oh man, this is the best list so far. Looking at these absolute chads. You know, the Pokemon trader, Animal Crossing, Wii Fit trader.
Yeah.
probably
No,
should
Yoshi for real. Like wild, man.
men and women. Yeah, Me Fighters and King K. Rool are guy. Absolute chads, the absolute legends that speak out against the gay agenda.
Oh, let's run that shit back. The absolute chads that speak out against the gay agenda. We Fit Trader. Implying that yoga isn't some of the gayest shit invented.
Men and women. Yeah, Me Fighters and King K. Rool are guy. Absolute chads, the absolute legends that speak out against the gay agenda.
King K. Rool, the type to yell the N-word while driving by a black person.
Okay, so homophobe in denial. Like, what is that?
Shitcock McPeeboner with $4.99. You can't convince me that Game & Watch man doesn't fuck on the regular. Yeah, fucking Game & Watch fucking got baddies at home.
Does that mean that, like, they're in denial that they're a homophobe or in denial that they're homosexual? That's kind of like, I'm legit confused about this. Like, Sheik is in here, Wolf is in here, the hero is in here, which is a laughable, considering fucking Sylvando is like one of the gayest characters in a major RPG ever. Like the entire character is about like is about coming out. It's all a giant allegory for like coming out. It's
I like how he almost drank water, but then he realized it wasn't soda.
Yeah, to say he's like homophobic, considering Sylvando exists, is like laughable. Not that I think like Sylvando is actually gay, but like, yeah, that is that.
Meekly Sheepling, you're absolutely right, but reread what you typed and ask yourself, hey, was this not like the most suspect thing I could have possibly written in a sentence?
It's not true at all. Yeah, Wolf is there.
Blood is ranking how gay motherfuckers are, undoubtedly.
Know what the logic behind this is.
Hello, red card.
Okay. Arrow Ace doesn't care what is love. Yeah, Dark Samus. Okay, yeah, I'll give them that. Dark Samus is like a freak of nature. Pikachu's there, Pichu's there. Like, they're Pokemon. Of course they have to breed. Like, Ice Climbers are there, Meta Knight, Wario.
Fucking Wario just going like, I'm a romantic warrior.
Bowser Jr., Ryu, Inkling Girl, yeah. Kazuya here, which is like hilarious because Kazuya again had an affair with Jun and spawned Jin, like again, like
Lucky 8 with $5. What kind of straight man tries his damnedest to steal bananas? Come on, Harman. King K. Rool is clearly a fruit.
they don't make good fathers, but the Mishimas do fuck and have kids. Like they gotta keep like the cycle of hatred going. Like
No, Kazuya's got one son, okay? Heihachi fucks. Heihachi fucks like crazy.
You gotta keep making new Tekken games, right? So like for me, yeah. Let's see, Steve, Piranha Plant. Yeah, like is Banjo-Kazooie even on this list? Oh yeah, there they are. Okay, so what was the purpose of this list? Like, really, how do you come to these ridiculous conclusions? Right? Like, why exactly?
It's next on my gay agenda. I just want to keep on making Harman mad, frankly.
Exactly. Does this list need to exist? Like, none of these characters are gay. None of them, right? Like, the best you can come up with is that, like, technically Corin and Violet have bisexual options, but,
King Cruel.
you know, nobody takes them. Nobody cares about them. Like, they're not considered canon. You know, I don't like considering any,
Oh, I just love when he gets so pressed about, like, technically they're not even real. They're not even real.
any relationship canon for an Avatar canon character. So, like, for me, it's just like, yeah, like, not a single one of these characters is gay, and that needs to be more widely understood.
Not a single one of these characters is gay. So our good friend Mr. Smith is an accomplished and published writer. Oh, never mind. The website expired. Oh, let's take a look, because his new website has to be kicking around. Yes, blackcatbooks.org. That's what I put in. His website's down. Yo, he let his book website expire. Okay, let's look at some of his books then, right? Couldn't find that page. Couldn't find that page. This video was from a day ago. You're telling me, has he hit everything? Does he know? Chat, does he know? Chat, does he know? He knows. He knows he's getting pressed by people now. Holy fuck. yeah, it's down. It's gone. It's gone. Someone pirated one of his books. Happens to the best of us. You don't take down your whole ass website for it, though. God damn. Oh shit, what else we got? Yeah, he's a big fan of AI thumbnails, man. It's so whack. Is he a Griffith apologist too? Oh man, our boy. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab a beverage. I'm just gonna run to the kitchen quick, and then I will be right back. I'm just gonna play some music, okay? And then I'll be right back. I promise. All right, you guys can see the screen. Let me play some bangers. Say 1, 2, 3. This is Negative Return by Jun Fukuda off of the Travis Strikes Again No More Heroes soundtrack. It is a very good song. The whole soundtrack is really, really goddamn good. But anyway, we got this. Oh, Fun is over. The fun is over. Let's look at him rant about Yoko Taro, and then we'll move on. I'm shocked. He delisted everything. That's crazy. That's so crazy. It's like 1 day ago. All right, well, we got his upcoming novel, American Evil. Let's see if this is up. Okay. Oh, and the cover's AI art. Okay, the cover's AI art. Redips with $2. Happy birthmas for the Austrian mustache man. Well, yes, happy birthmas to my favorite rapper, Young Dolph. Happy birthmas. So this is the cover of American Evil by Cody Lee. No, you don't have to tell me I'm from Canada. We all know. I talk about it a lot. So this is the Kindle version of American Evil by Cody Lee. In a small town in southern Indiana, a cult worshipping the archfiend Ignis controls everything. All manner of atrocities are committed every day against the people of this town in the name of this great demon. Those not in the inner circle of this cult suffer and die at the hands in hopes that they will someday have the chance to become one of them. Wow, this is good writing. I'm sure the book is great. In order to become a witch among the cult, a young woman named Sinestra burns alive several thousand people as an offering to her demon master. However, one of those she was meant to sacrifice is spared. This boy, vowing revenge against the evils of the cult, seeks out a way to destroy them. But his enemy is too great, and he is forced to travel north to find new and powerful allies. Many years later, he returns, intent on eliminating this threat once and for all. Well, that sounds very generic. I don't know if we can just like read a preview. It doesn't seem like he has a preview. So we got plenty of Cody Lee titles here. We got Eye of the Dragon, Order of the Dragon. So let's see some reviews here. What is this garbage? Read the demo. Just don't buy this book. Whatever you do for your sanity, don't. The writing structure and grammar are worse than the child's. I've worked with kindergartners better able to tell a story than this. I rate this a really bad fan fiction out of 10. Lol cow. Found this EPUB in a folder given by a friend where he dumped all of his ebooks. Gotta say, the writing is on a 3rd grade level. The structure of this book is just all over the place and the grammar needs a lot of work. If you can't check this out in your local library or get it for free like I did, avoid it at all costs. I decided to read it since the author is just an epic lolcow, but I thoroughly regret it. My 2-year-old can write better than this. Bro, go right over to fanatical.com and buy yourself a creative writing bundle. I promise you'll see a huge improvement in your writing abilities. Jesus Christ, they're cooking him. They're fucking cooking him. I'm sorry if this is getting cut off. I think it is. Let me see if I can fix that. It's Alt to make that bigger. Yeah, all right. There we go. My bad. Red Carp 98 with $5. As a Hoosier, I am insulted. I had a book idea called The Midwestern Western, where it was an urban cowboy book. Huh? I mean, it's more about execution than concept a lot of the time, so like I think he'll do just fine. Riddled with typos and very confusing. I only downloaded the sample, but that's all I needed to make this review. If the rest of the book is like this, yikes. There are so many grammatical errors, spelling errors, and just overall terrible sentence structure. I found many sentence fragments, and the usage of pronouns is confusing. There are multiple instances in which more than one person of a particular gender is present, but are largely preferred to by pronouns, making it confusing to who is doing what or saying what. How ironic. I could go on and on about just the sample, but I'll quit while I'm ahead. Do not buy this book unless you want a good laugh about the author's inability to write well, and so on and so forth. So yeah, a lot of worst thing I've ever read. Sadly, we can't look at his classic literature. I was really looking forward to it. Chat, should I buy this book so we can have a read along? I haven't done like a reading stream for a minute. So maybe chat, I might pick up a Harman Smith original. But let's take a look at something else. Zuki sent me this. This is a notable gamer channel. Oh no! Oh no! Emergency! We've got a Captain Alex mod. We're definitely gonna watch that maybe right after. Emergency. But we have DBDR, who is like a decently sized video game channel. But we're gonna watch him be a bit of a doomer about relationships. Let's see if we can help him out.
You can't stand being alone all the time, and you hope finally a big break comes along and you start meeting new people and blah blah blah, but it's like the second it happens, it doesn't really do anything. I kind of learned something about male friendships, which, I mean, it's not really that new, but some of these guys don't realize how good they have it. Because when you're in a friend group, and there's always going to be that one person that's taller than you, better looking than you in your friend group that just, women approach him.
So this guy's like 22 years old. I can't imagine being like this done with life. like this despondent at 22 years old, where you're like, there's always going to be someone better than you. Yeah, damn straight there will be, but just keep on pushing, man. Like, just keep on doing you. That doesn't mean that you stop living life.
That's just how it goes.
It's a Mog or B-Mog.
And you're just sitting there practically competing, getting jealous. And it's especially the worst too when
over, chat. It's so over.
Let's say a female gets involved, all hell breaks loose. I've seen this happen too many times at this point, and I kind of noticed, that like, after a certain age.
Yeah, and Chad, if you know this guy, let me know if I'm doing him a disservice or anything. I'm sure he's a perfectly nice guy, but like this shit that Zuki sent me, I was just like, yo, this dude is going through it, man.
Maybe the teen years, 20s. All it becomes about, all hanging out with guy friends and all that, all it becomes about is meeting women. Because like I noticed this, it's like,
yeah, I don't know, Moss. I just don't understand that. Like I was in my 20s and I was just doing okay. I was just doing me. It gets better. It gets so much better. Just keep on doing you. Life is difficult, but you make life what you want it to be. You're the architect of your own positivity and of your own future. You don't have to be beholden to these issues. If you're insecure about women, take time to focus on who you are and focus on your own needs rather than like ruminating about, oh, it's a rat race and girls don't like me. Figure out if you like you. Figure out what you need to do to like yourself first and foremost. Everything else is extraneous. If you want to live a good life, live it on your own terms. That means without the influence of other people. You need to live because you want to live. Everyone else is out of the equation, plain and simple.
Every time I would hang out, with my old friend group I had back in high school, it's sad, like,
man.
I'm texting this girl, bro. Oh, where do we meet women, bro? I even remember going to the bar for the first time when I turned 21. I kind of I remember sitting there and they all just kind of like dispersed and were talking to girls and shit and fighting over. I remember this one girl, man. It's just ridiculous. Brotherhood is a crock of shit.
Like, this dude sounds like he hates who he is, right? If you're not comfortable with this friend group that you have, maybe take some steps and move on. This guy sounds miserable.
Shit, it honestly is. I do have some good news. Like, it's not all bad, But I'm telling you, like, the second girlfriends get involved and all that, just say goodbye to your friends, man. Just say adios, goodbye, and that's a wrap. But you know,
I don't know, that might just be a compromise or whatever too, where I don't know, this guy might be at a stage in his life where he's not really comfortable acknowledging the fact that, yeah, as you mature and as you move forward, your friend circle might become less and less important in your life if you are in a committed relationship. You might get to a point where your emphasis is placed on the person that you're in a relationship with, building your future, maybe focusing on your career, possibly starting a family with that person, getting a home, right? That's just life. That's life. Plain and simple. It's life. So, yes, it's going to be frustrating at first to lose those connections with your family, or I'm sorry, with your friends, rather. My bad. But you're building something positive. And that doesn't mean you're shutting the door on your friends. It just means that you might be doing something in the interim, and then you can spend time with your friends intermittently, right? Like, I'm in a similar position where I'm focusing on a lot of positive stuff in my life, and I'm focusing on some negative shit too. But I'm not always able to hang out with my friends, and some of my friends get it and some of my friends don't, and it's disappointing when you have to kind of make those decisions and go like, look, I don't have as much time as I once had, but it doesn't mean life's over. Life has just begun for you. Life has just begun, and have some goddamn hope. It gets so much better, nigga. Redcarp98 with $10. I am 20. I nearly gave up on life a couple weeks ago. Attempted, got sent to the hospital, then jail. I realized that life is worth living. Remember, y'all, freedom never comes through surrender. Well, I'm so proud of you that you're here today. Okay? I know I'm just a fucking PNG tuber saying this to you, but I'm glad you chose to live. And I know you're going to take that life and do some positive shit with it. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being alive. Life is always worth living. Getting hung up on girls, on social situations, on friend groups, it's all inconsequential to the life that you live. Thank you for being here, Red Cart.
Friday was a...
Yeah, damn straight it's getting somber, man. Damn straight.
pretty frustrating day, honestly. You know, the previous week
we'll
I was taking
Jason
care
Gomez
of my friend.
soon.
You know, I
promise.
call him Wingman.
I promise,
you know,
dog.
his
I
dog.
promise.
Took care of his dog all week, and
Thank you for
Friday,
sharing
he
that,
came
Red
back
Kurt.
from his flight because he was on vacation, and you know, he came back late, so I wasn't able to drink at all. Like, the liquor stores were closed. He came back at like 10 something, and he really wanted to go to the strip club. Basically, for me, you know, mostly.
It's like, I feel like a lot of these people, especially in like their young adulthood, don't really know how to cope with a lot of this stuff, and they're just kind of thrown headlong into these situations.
Mostly because he likes going there, but you know, mostly for me, to like meet this girl that I was talking about. And it's so funny because like this just keeps all these like situations and scenarios, like going to strip clubs and all that. Like, it honestly, it seriously reminds me of that South Park episode. Like, I keep saying it, but it really does, you know, where Butters, you know, the Raisins girl, he thinks the Raisin girl is his, you know, girlfriend. And it's a hilarious episode. I think that's where the goth kids get introduced, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is, yeah. So yeah, the dude in my profile picture, I think that's the first, like...
Personally, I'm not a very big fan of South Park. Like, I guess I enjoy like maybe the first 4 or 5 seasons, but I was always more into like you know, Simpsons, Futurama, that sort of stuff, other cartoons. But like, I think especially with that Raisins episode, it's kind of meant to almost be a warning about this type of relationship dynamic. But I mean, Butters like figures it out in that episode too, if I remember correctly. Like, he's able to get past the shit, you know. That's when he calls all the goth kids pussies or whatever when Stan's going through it, right? But you don't have to feel this way. You can choose to move forward. This nigga's fucking beat though.
You know, introduction, and the episode's funny. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's.
Oh, goddamn it. Cash the Wisconsinite with $5. I've finally been able to catch a stream live. Your content is fire. Well, thank you. Also, fuck, marry, kill, propane key, pillin, Mr. Enter. Oh. This nigga mean. Ooh, that's tough. I would fuck pro, marry, enter, kill, pillin. Hey guys. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
That's how most guys, you know, are. Like, when they're delusional, they go to strip clubs, they find some woman there, and they just, like, you know, blow all their money. And I'm not trying to be delusional anymore. Like, I'm completely over it, by the way. Like, I just after Friday, you know, I kind of quit caring. You know, I mean, I quit caring before that. I honestly didn't even really want to see her. I just wanted to, like, say hi. But let me get into it. So, you know, let me say this one thing real quick, which also pissed me off, actually. Saturday morning.
Genuinely, blood is dying in front of us.
So the day, you know, the day after all this, you know, I didn't sleep at all. We didn't leave till 5 in the morning. I didn't sleep at all, and I got a call from just random number, and it was my old job. You know, the same woman, guys, who said, you know, oh, I don't want you, you know, coming to the store anymore unless you're buying something, and I really think you should find a new job. I think it's time for you to find a new job. Yeah, that person, she fucking, you know, called me from the store phone, you know, like all.
Man, like, I don't know. I don't want to act like I have all the answers. I don't, but this guy really can't keep getting this goddamn pressed about pretty inconsequential stuff. She can't bar you from going to the store unless there's some sort of like legal order that prevents you to go to the store. You can go to your former place of employment as a customer as much as you goddamn want, and you don't have to buy a single thing. But this man is letting some bizarre social pressure assault his brain.
Frantic, like, oh, a cashier just quit right now, and 2 of the guys didn't show up, and I really need you to come in and close the store, please, we'll pay you. And I'm like, okay, you know, I'll be right there, whatever. So, you know, I got in my car, and guys, I shit you not, the literal millisecond I pulled into that fucking parking lot, guys, you know, my phone, like, literally, my phone starts ringing in my pocket as I'm pulling into the, not driveway, did I say driveway? The fucking, parking lot. I keep screwing those up. Driveway, parking lot, whatever. The second I pull in, right, you know, my phone starts buzzing. I picked it up, and she goes, oh, I don't need you anymore. I found 2 other people. And I was like, you know, just, like, silent for a second, and I was like, okay. And I just drove home, you know. Thank you for wasting my gas. Thank you for whatever the fuck you just...
Like, why wouldn't he just be assertive and go like, hey, I don't really appreciate the short notice. I took a lot of steps to get here. I feel like my time's really been wasted because of this. I'm pretty disappointed. Why can't he stone the fuck up, man? And I'm not trying to be like a fucking life coach here. I'm just a nigga, man. Sub John Doe. Big sluggers. Please stand up for yourself.
Just did right there. Just that made me so mad, honestly. You know, like, at first I was just kind of numb. I literally was there for like 2 seconds, just like,
genuinely, Phil.
Okay. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, I can't stand that shit at all. You know what I mean? But Yeah, so anyway, Friday, Wingman, he came home. I was like, fuck, the liquor stores are closed. I don't want to drink, like, shitty light beers, so might as well go sober. I was tired anyway, And of course, I'm just observing everybody at the strip club as well, which...
Yeah, Sheep, you're not
my
wrong.
God,
This
these
is
guys never
crazy.
stood a chance. It's all sub-5 defeated men.
The fact that like it's always just going like I gotta drink. I mean, I'm someone who likes a couple drinks themselves. Okay, like I like having some whiskey. I like having some brews. I usually have a couple brews when we're hanging out on chat. Sometimes a bit more, but frankly, like the fact that this guy's like having an existential crisis about the beer store or the liquor store being closed. We call it the beer store here in Canada. And he's like, I can't possibly drink Miller Lights at the party.
It's just so, and I saw this one dude too who looked like a fucking a Dead Island floater. Like if you guys have ever played that game, he had like literal, I don't know what the fuck he had on his head, like barnacles and like boilers. Like if you've ever seen like a turtle that like they stay underwater for too long or like they get old or some shit, and like barnacles just like fucking start popping out the skull. Like this guy just, he was, of course you're bald, just had like these barnacles just like shooting out of his head, and I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know what sub 5 means. I do not. Oh, as in out of 10. Wow, this guy's lost. This guy's lost. If he's referring to people as sub 5 in conversation, this nigga lost. Have you ever been lost forever?
It was just like so brutal. I'm like, damn, dude. Like it's just such like a degenerative like fucking place to begin with, And especially like there's these two girls, man, that like they both have face tattoos. They're both 19. It's just,
yeah, that is insult talk, isn't it? When you're saying like, oh, he's sub 5 or whatever. Yeesh. This nigga's cooked.
I don't know why it's just like so brutal to me. You know what I mean? And of course, I get comments like, "Oh, bro, just meet females at a youth group, bro," and just like,
But I get a kick out of brew. Da, 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 da. There's only one beer left.
all these places, right? But like the whole funny thing about like the whole church and youth group shit, it's like that used to be a big part of my life. It doesn't do shit because let me let you in on a little secret. Human nature is human nature. Because when you're at youth group, they'll passively aggressively reject you, right? At least when
okay, I'm gonna say this with great confidence. Okay, I'm gonna put you on game, just as a regular nigga who pulls. Just go in there, talk, have a fun time, be you, and if it doesn't work out, so be it. There are plenty of other people. There are plenty. I've been rejected many times, and I've been accepted many times. I've had relationships, good and bad. I've been in intimate situations, good or bad. I've dated plenty of people, right? So just fucking shoot your shot. Just be yourself. Sub 8, sub 4, whatever. You could be ugly, you could be handsome, doesn't fucking matter. Plenty of handsome people have god-awful personalities. Plenty of ugly people are really fun to be around, okay? So just be you. It ain't that deep. Just talk to a girl or a guy you like. Say your piece. See if they fuck with you. If they don't, cool. If they do, cool. Females. Yeah, females.
when you're at the strip club, they'll fucking slap you in the face and fucking spit on you and tell you you're ugly, just to confirm it and let you know, instead of getting led on for months and then her to passively aggressively reject you.
Yeah, I'm hitting Carlos with the jock logic. Just be yourself, bro. What if myself is like Harman? Like genuinely improve, look in the mirror, change your life.
I mean, but yeah, some of these guys, man, that's all they do is just sit in these strip clubs, because it's just over. Honestly, like when you look around, right, it is finished. These guys are finished and over. Done. Never began. Over.
You're a new man,
But-
Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep getting off track, but yeah, you know, Wingman. Before we went to the strip,
Bro, you just got to be yourself. He said, benching 240.
club, right? You know, he picks me up. The slop got to him, guys. He was telling me this like in November, how, you know, he's like, oh, bro, you know, once you get in your first relationship, you know, you'll both gain so much weight. He's like, all we've been doing is eating the hog slop shit garbage. Like, I've been, you know, going to restaurants with her, and he's kind of pissed like his girlfriend gained weight and shit too.
Bro, just slip her Anavar in her coffee. She's gonna get so yoked. She's gonna look like lean beef patty. Just fucking trick her into frauding. just slip Anavar in her drinks. She's gonna be so cut by the end.
And he's 260 now. He's 260 pounds. He was like 220. He's always been like a relatively like stocky guy, but you know, he was like 220 in November, and he gained like 40 pounds, and like it's kind of a, let's see.
Yeah, Moss. I think that is a fair suggestion. Show people who you are rather than just be yourself. I think just be yourself has a certain connotation. That's why I was kind of laughing about it. But yeah, be genuine. I think more than anything else. Be sincere. Show people who you are. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't hide behind irony, shit posting. Don't mask as someone else. Just show people who you are. A fun, interesting, considerate version of yourself, right? And you can't change who you are. You can improve certain things. You can work on certain behaviors. But I can say with a lot of certainty, chat, that all of you guys have something to offer. All of you are funny, you're considerate, you have things to say, you have insight. Just show people that. This guy is so hung up on looks maxing and mewing and people who are hung up and go to strip clubs because it's fucking over. It's never over if you don't let it be over. Choose that. Okay? All right. Even Segasonic Gamer, nah, he's cooked.
It's about like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. Sounds about right. You know, when you get defeated, whenever the sloppening happens for whatever reason, it happens. You can gain like it's happened to me multiple times. You gain like 50 pounds in like less than half a year or like half a year. You know, that's just how it goes. But the slop fucked him. You know, he even told me too. I remember him saying he's like, you know, my diet consists of, you know, burgers, pizza, fries. And I bet this motherfucker just slurps down a Coca-Cola with every meal too. I don't know why. I mean, that's how you know you're fucked when you're you know, hogging down a fucking Coca-Cola with every meal. You don't even.
I mean, I'm a pretty gay person, dog.
Even know what water is anymore. That's how the slop gets you, and you're fucked at that point. And oh yeah, he said this too. He was like, you know, you look like you lost so much weight. You know, I could see it in your face. I didn't even really notice, but you know, he said, he's like, dude, holy shit. He's like, how the fuck did you know, lose so much weight? You know, and I was telling.
Yo, 50 in 6 months is pretty crazy. Oh, you sent me a tip? Let me double check. Very sorry. Very. Yeah, what we got here? Lucky 8 with $3. I want to thank you, Brains, for showing these kind of people to me. It's sad that I can relate to some of them, but I always have a different mindset. This was a good reminder and motivation. Thank you. You're very welcome, Lucky 8, and thank you for your contribution. And then Mama Say with $3. Mama Say back at it with another pan pizza banger. Yeah, goth girls. It's juice and jam time. Let me pull that up.
So
Oh no. No, we have to have a Victor Vaughn break in between that shit. No.
I'll help him out. You
I'm
know,
well
'cause, like,
aware.
the slop is fucking brutal. But yeah, you know, he told me that. I mean, it made me feel good for a bit, at least he noticed, unless he was like virtue signaling, which I doubt it, you know, but it was so funny.
Like, at that point, why wouldn't you just like cut, drink more water, drink less soda and beer? If you fucking gained 50 pounds in 6 months, that's insane. Yeah, I hate to say it, Cash. It's a fact.
Too, because like before we went in, he went to go change out his shirt because you know, his parents, like he didn't want his parents knowing he's going to a strip club, and he switched out his shirt for like a button up, and guys, I swear to God, it didn't fit. He's like, fuck, because it wasn't fitting, you know, he was sitting down, so he had to you know, get out of the car and put his shirt on, and it just looked like it was ready to pop, guys. Like, I swear to God, it looked like
it's like, yo, and this is rough that he's talking about like his real friends like this too, but like, man, I don't know, like, you can figure it out. Like, if it's getting to the point where you gain 50 pounds in 6 months, like that's 10 pounds a month. Like, most people gain, like, if they're eating at like a surplus, you might gain like 1 pound a week for a, you know, so that's 4 pounds a month roughly, right? That's pretty goddamn high. This guy must have just been eating chicharrones and drinking malt liquor the way that fucking maths, you know? Smash or pass a Cinnabon cinnamon roll? I've been pretty desperate, great, but I'm gonna say pass.
the buttons, like if he fucking coughed or sneezed the wrong way, like the shit would just fucking, you know, pop out. But yeah, you know, that was that.
No, it's the
his fucking shit didn't fit, so we ended up going in. I had like a free entry thing that I got from last time. They just gave it to me for some reason. And yeah, Wingman was like, you know, I really want to see this girl, you know, that you were talking about. And you know, for anyone who doesn't know yet, there's this girl that I was drunk. This was like 2 weeks ago. I got her number. She's not like a stripper or anything. She just fucking, she'll give you like dollar bills. She doesn't have any tattoos anywhere, you know, because I mean, Jesus Christ, like they all have, every single stripper, man, just like has tattoos like everywhere.
Whoa, this guy's fucked. The fact that he's saying like, oh, every stripper has tattoos. Yeah, shocking that women in a sex profession are probably fairly alternative women and would most likely get tattoos. Wow. Stop the presses. And yeah, I mean, if you're gaining that much weight, you're boozing it up. Frankly, like you're just drinking a shit ton because it's just free calories
Everywhere, you know, face, knuckle. I noticed knuckle tattoos, all that. But no, she does. She doesn't. She's just normal. You know, at least I thought. But I wasn't expecting anything, of course. I wasn't going to be like Butters and be delusional. I just wanted to have a good time with my friend, you know, and especially because I wasn't drinking. I just was kind of fine, you know, just observing all the fucking brutal shit, all the sub 5, you know, defeated males in the strip club.
Oh, he keeps on saying that shit, sub 5. Like this guy's a Chad or something when he can't pull girls. Like that turned me on this guy. Like the fact that he started on like going like, yeah, I don't know about girls, man. And then he starts calling people sub 5. Like, dog, you're corny.
The guy with the boilers on his head, the barnacles. Man, I don't know. It's just so brutal. You know what I mean? It is depressing. Like, trust me, they are depressing, like going to strip clubs, because you come home, you're just like depressed, like, damn, this is what my life.
Film, a sub 5 means someone who is less than a 5 out of 10 looks wise.
Has turned out to be.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a distinct impression that this man himself is sub 5.
You know? But either way, you know, he's like, yeah, I really want to see this girl that you're talking about. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I already know, guys, like, she's ghosted me multiple fucking times. Like, I'm not, you know, worried about it. I don't really care. The only reason, like, if I could go back, I would have just, you know, not said anything. I mean,
You're a sub 5 male, Jimmy. Mimi, would you date a man like this? Would you go out with a guy like this? I hope not.
It just happened to be that, you know, I was drunk and I just like approached her while she was just sitting by herself with a friend and just started talking to her, giving her all these soy compliments like, oh, you're so pretty. You want to hang out sometime? Like, what the fuck am I doing, dude? Like, I can't be doing that shit. You know what I mean? But Yeah, you know, I kind of regret that. Whatever, it is what it is. And it's funny because, like, the whole time, you know, I was just bored out of my mind, if I'm being honest. You know, I was just sitting there. Like I said before, we didn't leave till like 5 in the morning. And it's funny because this motherfucker just disappears out of nowhere. You know, I remember I went to the bathroom.
Yeah, this guy's like, he's got such a deplorable mindset where, like, he has nothing good to say about anyone.
He
Himself
disappears,
included.
right? And he knows one of these bouncers. There's a bouncer there. He's bald, 6'4". He's got pretty bad autism. And basically, I don't know, he goes, he just vanishes. I don't know where this motherfucker is. I'm looking around, you know, all I see is Indian men, and I'm trying to find him. I'm like, where the fuck is he? And, you know, he finally comes back. He's like, oh, I met, you know, the girl that fucking, the fanny pack girl, basically, you know, the one that gives you the dollars I've been talking to. Yeah. So he's like, you know, I met her. And I was like, okay, where the fuck is she? Like, I don't know. And she's like, oh, she'll come back, you know, around over here. She said she'll come over here. I was like, okay, whatever, cool.
Punished autism. Yeah, he's got pretty bad autism, unlike me, Chad Big Chest.
And yeah, just me and him were just sitting there, nothing really too eventful. You know, I'm not trying to like blow a bunch of money. You know, just like every like fucking 30 minutes I'll give like one of the strippers a dollar.
Red Carp 98 with $5. If I got a beautiful black-haired babe who is ride or die for me, no one is hopeless. Well, very proud of you, homie. Very proud. And tell her that she is gorgeous. I hope you say to her each and every day that she is a very cool gal. Good for you, Red Carp. We ball.
$1, like if they get really like pissed off, because they get so mad. Like if you don't give them like if you don't give them money after like a certain time, we'll just start getting fucking pissed. So I'll just give them $1. You know what I mean? But
holy fuck, Mimi. I'm an alternative type of girl, if you know what I mean. Alternative to normal functioning women. Very fair, Mimi. Very fair.
Yeah, you know, I remember I went to the bathroom again, and this is when the fucking 6'4" bald bouncer, he was like, oh, did you find, you know, the fanny pack girl? I was like, no, because, yeah, Wingman's friends with this guy, apparently, because he goes there so goddamn much. And he's like, oh, you know, your friend, you know, he said that you were looking for her, and I don't know, it's just kind of weird, you know. I'm like, how the fuck does he know this shit? But, yeah, you know, I just was like, no, I haven't seen her yet.
I'm praying that this man gets a dynamite gal Doncaster. Yo, the fact that like DED6 is more like comfortable with the women than this dude.
And yeah, you know, I went back to my seat. Of course, this motherfucker is gone. You know, just gone again. He kept disappearing like over and over again. I didn't know where he went. You know, I was just sitting there. The whole funny thing too is, you know, the shiesty that I wear, the balaclava again. You know, they were all passing. Like I swear to God. All the
this nigga's wearing a shiesty in public when he sounds profoundly Caucasian. So Moss, that's a very good point about Mythica. I think though it's fair to say that Cobra is willing to date within his pool, right? Where Cobra, you know, Cobra is not an attractive man. He has bad teeth. He has eyes pointing in 2 different directions. He is balding. He is genuinely deplorable and disgusting, right? He recognizes, oh, okay, Tubes, I know I'm not going to get a 10 out of 10 supermodel Tubes. So he dates a girl who's probably very attainable for him, right? Where I get the impression that DBDR is someone who would not. And he has the mindset in which he thinks that a woman who's gorgeous should fall in love with him instantaneously because he's not even sub 5. Not even sub 5.
Strippers were passing it around, fucking wearing it on their fucking heads. And I haven't washed it yet. Like, it just absolutely reeks of perfume. And I think if I put it on right now, I might contract herpes or some shit because... I don't know. That's the reason why I haven't washed it, because it smells really good, like really strong perfume. That's probably the only reason. But
yeah, that's very fair.
Yeah, they're all just like fucking passing it around, and I don't know why.
It's crazy to say that Cobes probably has more self-awareness than this guy.
Just find that shit funny. And I'm just like fucking sitting there. But anyway, yeah, Wingman, he's gone, whatever, cool. You know, he ends up coming back. And this is gonna like make no sense. It's still, I still don't understand why. I don't see this as a win. I think it's pretty cucked if you ask me.
I just don't like that he's so dedicated to like this kind of language, but I mean, that's on him. That's I appreciate you sharing that foolish night. That like, I don't know a lot about this guy. I haven't watched any of his content. Again, I was just sent this video out of the blue by the big homie Zuki, but yeah, it does seem like he just has extremely low self-esteem, and that seems to inform all of his decisions. So it's a shame. It's a shame. I hope that this guy is able to break out of this cycle. And I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty rough, man. This nigga got to figure it out.
I don't know if I should be like, you know, like happy about this or whatever. But, you know, this motherfucker's like pretty much gone the whole night. I'm tired. It's like, you know, 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
Agreed, Jester.
He finally comes back and he goes, he's like, oh, you know, she sent you some titty pics. And I was like, what? I had to like process for a second. I'm like, what? Like, I seriously hadn't even said a word to her. I haven't even seen her yet. It's been like hours and this motherfucker's off doing God knows fucking what. And he just comes back randomly says, oh, she sent you some titty pics. And he basically implied that he still won't even tell me why. He's like, oh no, I explained it to you though. I'm like, no, you didn't. Like, it's just very odd. So he basically implied that they were for him, but since she had my number, she just sent them to me. Yeah, I know. And yeah, I know that's cucked. So now I got boobs on my
like again, cucked. Like dog, just I implore you to have self-esteem. I know it's not that easy, but it's rough hearing this guy just say like, yeah, it was cooked. You didn't have anything to do with those photos being on your phone. Oh,
phone. Still don't even know why. You know? And the whole thing that kind of pissed me off and like why I was so angry in the morning was because, you know, after this whole time she finally came back to where we were sitting and you know, he fucks off again, whatever. I'd still like only really said hi to her, which I didn't really, that's kind of all I wanted to do anyway. I don't really give much of a shit, you know, anymore. But,
that's fair, Cash.
You know,
don't worry, we'll get to some fun stuff. I promise. I didn't think this would be so punished pilled. I didn't think we were gonna go full. I'm nuclear. I'm wild. You know, we're deep in it.
Especially after he told, like it's just like so weird. You know, like how are you like that nonchalant? Like you'll send me a picture of your boobs and just like not even. I don't know. It's just really fucking weird, man. But either way, they go up to like this. It's kind of hard to explain. They're like these like
Johnny Silverhand. I'm begging you to just say, just be yourself.
Chairs. They're like, it's like you walk up like this tiny little staircase and there's like this like table with like chairs and shit. And they're both sitting there. So I'm like, fuck this shit. So I just, you know, got up, just sat next to them. So, you know, I was on the left. She was in the middle, and, you know, Wingman was on the right. They're both vaping because fucking Wingman was crying about not having nicotine for, like, the whole goddamn, you know, last week because he's addicted to nicotine. Like,
I'm not a brain cell. I'm brains pilled. That's why people like me. That's why I get so many cat boys hitting my DMs going like, wow, Brains, you're so cool. They're always sending me messages like that. And of course I fucking delete them, man, because I know my value is a high value male. I'm you know, I'm +5. I'm a +5 male.
He vapes like a 50%, literally 50% nicotine. He has like this vape and it's 50% nicotine. And yeah, they're just like passing this vape back and forth and shit. I'm just kind of sitting there, you know, they're just talking. You know when you're a third wheel, right? Like you're literally just sitting there. Oh, this is making me so mad. This is why I was so upset because it brought back such like I can't even describe this shit. It brought back like so many like intense memories that I don't know what the fuck. It just made me emotional as fuck because, and I don't really get like that, you know, like.
When am I gonna start like fucking manosphere seminars like Andrew Tate of just Blackbrainz wearing like aviators sitting in the chair going like just tell her she's shit.
When I'm just, you know, sober and by myself, but it just, I don't know what the fuck. I can't even explain it. So like, you know, when it's like annoying. So you know when you're like, yeah, you're third wheel, you're just sitting there and people are talking.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, his brain said, all right, it's over.
Yeah, you're third wheel, you're just sitting there. And
Jesus Christ, why'd he Joe Swanson there, man? Let's run it back again. That was unprompted.
Like annoying. So you know when you're like, yeah, you're third wheel, you're just sitting there and people are talking, you know, over.
Why'd he hit the Joe Swanson so hard?
Blah, 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 and you're just like trying to get a word in, and people don't care. You know, they're just ignoring you completely. You're just like, you
that
just
was crazy.
keep repeating yourself over and over and over and over again until you just finally give up because no one cares about you because you're a low status man, and your life is over.
Oh, he's a low status man. You're so. Yo, he's hitting the K from Blade Runner 2049. This dude read so many Bret Easton Ellis novels. Good lord, we gotta get back to.
And people don't care, you know, they're just blah, 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 and you're just like trying to get a word in. And annoying. So you know when you're
he hit the Patrick Warburton so hard.
Like, yeah, you're third wheel, you're just sitting there.
That's nuts. That was some fucking Brock Sampson, Joe Swanson shit. I'm sorry, this shit's
so
killing
you know
me.
when you're like, yeah, you're third wheel, you're just sitting there, and people are talking, you know, over blah, 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 and you're just like trying to get a word in, and people don't care, you know, they're just ignoring you completely.
All right. I don't know how YouTube works. If I swear to God, if this gets taken down, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, God damn it. Same energy.
You're just like, you just keep repeating yourself over and over and over and over again until you just finally give up because no one cares about you because you're a low status man.
Peter.
And your life is over. That's how I felt. It just brought me back all these. Yeah. So either way, that happened. I don't think I said like one word to her. I don't. I actually seriously do not. And it was just cringe. Like I'm just like, what the fuck is.
You know, you're having a good time and you're drinking a few beers and you're listening to the music and
is this? I'm just sitting here and you know, finally we left, you know, and then he just couldn't wait to get back to the car. He's like, oh, let me see some titties. Let me see the titties. I'm like, okay. And it's like, dude, I can fucking hear. Let me pull it up right now on my phone. It's so funny, guys, because like I texted her like 3 days in a row after that shit. So what was this, like Friday? I remember I texted her Saturday, Sunday, because I went back again, by the way, if you didn't know. The band kid pulled through. That kid fucking saved me. I've been hanging out with him not almost every day. Well, I'm going to hang out with him today again, but him and like some other kids from my high school. It's been pretty chill. It's not like...
Fucking Gecko killing me. I hate when I'm watching a brain stream and I'm just...
It's not horrible. You know, like it actually put me in a better mood on Saturday, you know, after my job cucked me. I don't even know what the fuck is wrong with her, you know, that my
job cucking,
my manager,
man. Every time.
And after, you know, that whole thing of just getting ignored completely. I mean, what do I expect, right? I'm subhuman. I'm just like the rest of these fucking guys.
You're not subhuman. You're not subhuman. You're like a regular guy. You're a regular guy with insecurities. Dude, you're not subhuman just because you have some issues. I don't don't get this mindset. It's so much of this alpha shit and whatever he's read into. You're not subhuman, man. DBDR, if you ever come across this video, you're not subhuman. You're a regular guy. And I really do hope that you figure this shit out, because it's killing you, man. It's killing you. Stop talking about people being 5s and 7s and 10s, and just work on you. All right. I don't know what that looks like for you. I don't know if it means getting some counseling support. I don't know if it means lifting some weights. I don't know if it means getting on medication. I'm not sure. But dog, it really is not this bad. It's not this bad. I mean, I'm biased. I personally think most girls suck and they stink and pussies are gross to look at. However, even still, you're going to figure it out. Please give yourself some credit. You're just a guy. All right? You're just a guy, and you're dealing with the stuff that guys deal with. Fucking Taxi Driver was made in 1978. And Taxi Driver's about all the issues you have. The difference between you and Travis Bickle is that you're not going on a killing spree. So I implore you to give yourself some credit. You're probably a regular ass guy. All right? You're just a dude. Fuck, man.
It's like basically putting your hand to like a burning stove. You know you're going to get burned, but you do it anyway, you know, because you don't know what the fuck else to do. But yeah, Saturday wasn't bad. Nothing really too much to talk about there. Same thing. I didn't have too many drinks Saturday night. I only had like a 12-pack. Wasn't much. It wasn't enough to get me like, you know, drunk.
Did I say that, Phil? God damn. Shit, man. I got some good jokes. I'm bad at that stuff. I don't remember my own quotes. That's fucking funny.
But yeah, so, and then we went back Sunday. I didn't drink then. It's just like, it is what it is. Doesn't matter if I drink or not. But yeah, the band kid pulled through and it was better, you know, I will say that. But yeah, you know, what was I gonna say? I don't know why I do this. Like, I just go on and on about shit. But yeah, I texted her on Saturday and Sunday. And Saturday and Sunday. Oh yeah, okay. And she sent me a picture, or not a picture, a video. What the fuck? She has finger tattoos too? I thought she had no tattoos. I don't remember that shit. All right, so she has finger.
Why these guys get so hung up on random things though? They get so hung up on like, oh, she has a tattoo. Garbage woman.
Finger tattoos. I don't know what the fuck is up with people that have that now.
This woman has a tattoo of the Sele logo from Evangelion. Garbage woman.
Nowadays, like the finger tattoos, like the knuckle tattoos. But yeah, she went to the bathroom and sent me a video of her taking her fucking shirt off, which, I mean, how are you gonna ghost me after saying that?
Look, if you have tattoos, I don't even want to see your tits.
Shit, dude. Or sending that shit. And they're not even, you gotta understand too, guys, like, she's like 4 foot like something. And I mean, I don't know. It doesn't give me a dopamine hit. I don't feel happy. I don't feel anything from it.
This guy has like destroyed his life the way that he thinks about shit, man. Like, he's not willing to like let himself have a single win. It's just all misery for this dude. God damn.
In fact, it actually made me, you know, kind of not like her anymore. Like, especially because, you know, it's so cucked. Like, because Wingman was like, "Oh, bro, they're for me," because she has your number. I don't know what like he said to her or anything. I don't. Like, this motherfucker, like I said, was just gone the whole goddamn night. And then when I try to intervene and talk to her, I just keep getting talked over, trying to get a word in, you know. But yeah, I don't know, it's just weird. She said, "This is what you're getting from me right now." So I don't know. It's just weird. Why can't I have a normal life? Why is everything like just so fucking cucked and just why are we like I don't get it, dude. I seriously don't understand like what the fuck is going on. Because I don't. I seriously don't.
I just feel bad. I feel bad for this guy. I really do wish that he could figure it out. He's just kind of like he's really deep in these trenches. He just won't allow himself to find positivity in these situations. And ultimately, like, I mean, maybe he's in a bad friend group or whatever. He probably shouldn't be going to strip clubs all the time. He keeps on referring to like just not being in balls to the wall Pornhub sex scenarios as being cucked. Like everything he's described is just, you know, a regular ass dude. But yeah, I don't know. I can't get through much more of this. I can't listen to this guy be this goddamn upset. We're gonna listen to some MF Doom. I'm moving this pan pizza clip later.
What is up, everybody?
No,
My name is
I can go back to
Eric
my story about how I messed up.
and welcome back for a brand new episode of.
We're getting the users, okay? We're getting the users. But first, we're gonna play some MF Doom. What's a good Doom song? Let's listen to Rap Snitches. All right, here we go.
Yo, MF Doom,
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
What up, nigga?
Ain't nothing, what's the word?
It's cracking, boy.
Same old shit, kid.
Man, rap snitches, man. Shit is bugged out, man. What the fuck?
Come on, chat.
Niggas running their mouth. Telling everything.
Hey.
Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years. Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years. Tight profile, low, like A and paid in full. Attract heavy cash, cut the game centrifugal. Mr. Fantastic, long though like elastic. Got my life with twin clocks that's made out of plastic. Can stand up brown nose and nigga fake ass bastard. Admiring my style, tour bustin' in hats and plotting, playing the quickest. My flow's the sickest, my hoes be the thickest. My dro, the stickiest. Street nigga, stamped and bona fide. When beef jump, niggas come get me cause they know I ride. True to the ski mask, New York's my origin. Play a fake gangster like an old accordion. According to him, when the D's rushed in, complication from the wild testimony was thin. Caused this man to go up and off the board, hit him again. Lame rap snitch, nigga, even told on the Mexican. Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years. Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years.
There's rules to this shit. Fools dare care. Everybody wanna rule the world with tears for fear. Yeah, tell it on the mountain hill. Running up their mouth bill. Everybody doubting still. Keep it up and get tested. Pop through your bubble vest or double
Hands up,
breasted.
niggas,
Keep a
Doom.
lab down south in the Little Beast. So much heat you would've thought it was the Middle East.
Arms
a little
up,
grease
Doom.
always keeps the wheels a spinning like sitting on 23s to get the squealers grinning. Living on many trees, feel real linen. Spitting on enemies, get the steel for 10 men with no brains but gum flap. He said his gun clapped, then he fled after one slap. Son, shut your trap, save it for the bitches. Delicious rap snitch.
You know what I'm saying? It's
terrible.
Crazy, man. I'm just analyzing this whole game. This is bugged out, man. Niggas snitching. Telling on their own self.
It's a horror.
Fuck around. Gonna get everybody bag,
Villain
man.
chat.
Atrocity.
Fuck around and get your mama bag, man.
Atrocity,
You know your grandma used to be
chat.
bootlegging. Fake hustler, nigga.
R.I.P.
Yeah, I'm right here.
R.I.P. the villain chat. Damn, I miss him, man. I miss that nigga, man. All right. we're gonna wait to get to him. That's a lot. It's a lot to take on. So we got CG Anime Fan. Yeah. So this gentleman is unique. He's a unique guy. He's a fun little guy. We're gonna take a look at him.
Well, hi there. It's me, Twilight Sparkle.
Hi, Twilight.
Over here in Equestria, in Ponyville, there are lots of great friends. You know, friendship used to not be something that I really had on my mind or something I thought was important. You know, I was focusing on my studies and just learning and, you know, just wanted to be on my own. And sometimes it is good to be, you know, on your own, but it's
This is what Ms. Mimi's bedroom looks like.
also great to surround yourself sometimes with great friends. Of course, I already knew Spike, but along the way I met Applejack, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Rarity, and Pinkie Pie, and we all became the best of friends. And then I realized that
Yeah, he looks like Spaz Kid.
friendship really is magic, and it's something I really care about. It's something that's important to me, and that it really does help my life, and my life wouldn't be the same without my friends. And then I met so many more friends. Like Mrs. Cake and Mod Pie and Snips and Snails, and I even became friends with some unlikely people I used to, or ponies or other creatures that I used to be enemies with. And it's great to sometimes, you know, resolve our differences so we can all be friends.
Hey, Corey, Fluttershy here.
And you know, I hear there's some pretty great friends out there in the human world. I met some of them when I went to the human world in the first Equestria Girls movie.
Is he autistic or just a sicko? I think he. Oh, I mean, look at the Paw Patrol plushies. I think he's just autistic, but let's find out.
I realized that friendship isn't just.
I'm not reading the derpy line.
It's great in other worlds too, and so I wanted to come here and meet you. 'Cause I heard that you're a pretty special friend.
Oh yeah.
Don't try to deny it. I heard you're a pretty good one. You know.
Oh, Doom! I don't know if you were here for us listening to some MF Doom, man, but we listened to some rap snitch knishes. This is what we've grown up in the post 9/11 era does to a motherfucker.
Some people, well, actually, all people make mistakes, but that doesn't mean we can't, you know, figure stuff out and, you know, become great friends.
Liquid Snappy with $5. Not nearly enough Doug Walker posters to be Mimi's room. Yeah, yeah, true. She probably has a Kick-Assia poster on her ceiling. But, you know, I know we bag on Mimi, but she's amazing. I always appreciate the meme. And she's got a very, very good video out recently that her and Sapphire worked on. So definitely run that shit up.
So I'm so happy.
Hey, Corey, Vector here.
Are you happy to meet me? Well, it's great to see you. Here, shake my hoof. It's so nice to meet you, and I hope that we can all be great.
Star, it would have to be a man-child nest. Roaches make my skin crawl.
I hope that you keep spreading lots of friendship magic around the world, because your friendship helps a lot.
God damn. I always have to like spiritually prepare myself to read a Mimi super. Ms. Mimi with $5. That guy was a total trend cell, a fake cell normie light. The incel community doesn't gatekeep against these kind of people enough. They delegitimize the struggle. Well, thank you so much for towing the line, Mimi. Greatly appreciated.
A lot of people, and I'm very thankful for that. And you know what? Your
That frick.
Help a few ponies
Frick.
too.
It's all good, buddy. So we have a bit of an essay here. Are the My Little Pony villains forgiven too easily?
Hi. In My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, there has been a thing that's been really criticized, and that's the villains being forgiven too easily. And Starlight Glimmer, I feel like you're one of the examples of that. You're one of the big examples of that. I am a strong believer in, you know, people, and I guess in this
I hate forgiveness. I hate giving people a second chance.
In case ponies being able to change who they are and become much better people. I am a big supporter of that and big believer that people really can change if they make those changes and they really make up.
This is when you pick an alternate color for Mr. Ed. Notice how his beard is shockingly more kempt than Enter's.
Up for the bad things they've done, that they should be forgiven. And I am a really strong believer in that. And so that message that My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, tried to do, I really do think it's a great message. I don't know if it's always conveyed the best, though, because even though I'm a big believer in forgiving people, I feel like a lot of times the villains in My Little Pony are forgiven too easily. Sunset Shimmer is an example of that.
We need to drag those villains out into the streets and make an example of them.
That at first, because, at first, she's just kind of being, kind of difficult, kind of rude to people. You think, you could probably, work things out with a couple conversations and stuff and be nice to people. That's not really too hard to work out. But Sunset Shimmer puts on this crown and she starts threatening the other students and, is like trying to mind control them and tries to really injure Twilight Sparkle and her friends. And then, Twilight Sparkle and her friends stop her. And, she's just, Sunset Shimmer cries and realizes she messed up. And then
We do have a couple of new villains in town. We have a new enemy in town. This user is the Pony Justifier.
It's friends, they just forgive her. They're ready to move on. It's like, okay, I mean, Sunset Shimmer has to, and she and Snips and Snows have to, fix the schools, but it's like they threaten a lot of
they
people.
should have killed these villains, Duncaster.
Like, okay, to be fair, the other characters in the second movie, they're not really ready to forgive Sunset Shimmer again until she fully becomes a hero. But it's like, I don't know, like Twilight's friends, like they're hanging out with Sunset Shimmer, they're befriending her and everything. Like right after Sunset Shimmer tried to get rid of them, like it's weird. Like you think Sunset Shimmer would, I don't know, serve more of a punishment, like, or
I mean, I don't know, like I'm not gonna get into the minutia of the My Little Pony storytelling universe because frankly it's a show for babies. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they probably are pretty quick to forgive, but forgiveness is an asset, right? Like it's good to forgive people for their issues. You want people to do better. You don't want people to just suffer as bad people forever. Am I wrong in thinking that? I don't know. I don't know.
Or at least you'd have like some security guards, to make sure that she doesn't threaten the other students again or something like that. It's like,
oh, I didn't even notice he's got Lelouch and C2 over SpongeBob. He's a Code Geass fan. There are levels to this shit.
Thankfully, she does.
That's what the CG stands for, is Code Geass. No.
She does make up for and become a hero, and I understand why she's forgiven and trusted after that.
No.
But before that, it's like, she really put a lot of people in danger, and it's like, I don't know, it's like, in Starlight Glimmer, I have to say it, and I'm sorry, you're another example of that. And like with Sun Shimmer, I am a fan of Starlight Glimmer, and I think she does become a cool character, but she was,
Oh yeah, Jordan White. Yeah, Jordan White's a very infamous brony that wanted more violence and blood in My Little Pony. But this guy, yeah, I don't know. He wants like Sunset Shimmer or whoever this character is to like go to trial.
Threatening Twilight Sparkle, doing all this villainous stuff, throughout season 5. And she was, being pretty threatening. And as soon as, started being all sad about friendship and stuff, and Twilight Sparkle not only forgave her, she basically chose.
Ms. Mimi with $10. We need the MLP equivalent to The Dark Knight Returns, where the villains are proven to be irredeemable and get unalived by Twilight Sparkle while bleeding heart liberal ponies complain about it on TV. God, yes, please get Frank Miller to write this.
Starlight Glimmer to give her, make her student, which a lot of innocent ponies from Ponyville probably deserve more. It's like Starlight Glimmer basically got rewarded just because she gave up being evil. And to be fair, like Sunset Shimmer,
string her up.
Starlight Glimmer eventually becomes a true hero. She eventually helps save people, ponies, and fights off against Queen Chrysalis and turns out to be a great hero, and that's great. But it's like, again, like, you would think you'd want security guards watching Sunset Shimmer, sorry, not Sunset Shimmer, Starlight Glimmer on a regular basis.
That's a very easy mistake to make. How shocking that the names Sunset Shimmer and Starlight Glimmer can be easily mixed up. Damn, I wish Fox was here.
You think you'd have guards guarding the doors where Starlight Glimmer's staying or something like that to make sure she doesn't try to threaten Twilight Sparkle again, but instead Twilight Sparkle trusts her as a student and treats her like a hero.
You gotta take that horse
basically,
to the gallows.
Or, somebody that can be easily forgiven. And, like when Trixie comes back, Twilight Sparkle is still more mad at Trixie.
If I recall correctly from the clips I saw of Trixie, wasn't Trixie just like annoying? Like she wasn't a villain. She was just kind of like an obnoxious person. Like, I don't think that's fair to lump that like charlatan magician in with everyone else. I don't know. I don't know if we have any bronies in chat who can correct me.
See, when Trixie did a similar thing, she did bad things, but it's like, wow, Twilight Sparkle, that is really a strong example of favoritism, because Starlight Glimmer was arguably more of a threat than Trixie was, and you're just like, oh well, I can forgive Starlight Glimmer. In fact, I'm gonna make her my student and let her stay at the palace, her kingdom. But Trixie, I can't trust her. It's what? So again, I think Starlight Glimmer has a really interesting storyline. Like Sunset Shimmer is a great character, but wow,
if only Twilight killed Trixie in that, the magic duel.
Maybe just a little bit too easy. Again, I am a big supporter for forgiveness, but wow, maybe she deserved more of a.
Yeah, you can't forgive everyone. Oh man, my man straight punished. So let's take a deeper look at our boy. See what we got on popular. Oh man, so yeah, we got a bit of physical media. We've got his Elsa doll collection. We've got Blue. We got some Buzz Lightyear. There's a lot to take in here. Got Star Butterfly Funko Pop. Oh man. Oh dog. No. Let's take a look at his do you guys want to look at his Paw Patrol collection or his Elsa doll collection? Where are we trying to look at? Chat, tell me what we're trying to look at. What are we trying to look at? Annoying? Yeah, I get the electric chair. I saw Scooby. Yeah, Grim Lucio says that Trixie was just kind of full of herself and wanted to be better at magic than Twilight. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. That's being a jerk doesn't mean you die, right? Like, let's look at this Paw Patrol collection.
Hi guys, I'm
neither. That's not an option.
To show my Paw Patrol collection. First off, I have just a couple DVDs. We have Paw Patrol, Sea Patrol.
Defund the Paw Patrol.
And
all dogs are bastards.
This is when they start just having really plain discs, unfortunately. But yes, I have that DVD.
Yeah, what a shame for the physical media collectors that these discs are basically just printed for the 5-year-olds who watch them. Yeah, shocking. He is a harmless user. I like this little guy.
And Paw Patrol Pups Save the Bunnies. That's sweet of them.
Oh, I like that one.
And I have some plushies. Like I have this Chase, Build-A-Bear. So that's pretty cool. Chase is on the case.
How did these adults get into this stuff? What compels an adult to watch Paw Patrol?
It's pretty well made. Good quality. Have
The bunnies. That's
stuffed
right.
Animal here of Sky.
Like, how do you get into this shit, man? Where's the DVD commentary?
And of course,
Where's the making of documentary?
Marshall. Pretty cute.
Shit, there they all are.
And then I have this sort of pillow thing of Marshall. So that's pretty cool.
Do I really want to know the answer to that? I'm kind of curious. Like, I don't know what compels someone to get into Thomas, Paw Patrol, any of that stuff as like a grown-ass man.
And then I have the Paw Patrol's car.
Form of escapism?
It's a
Okay.
vehicle thing that they drive in. And
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
who's driving? Well, of course, who else would drive the Paw Patrol car?
Autism.
Batman. Okay, I don't have Ryder, but hey, Batman is a great alternative. The Paw Patrol. Zuma, Rubble, Rocky, Marshall, Sky, and Chase. So that's cool. And then
Do you think Chase told a black man to put his hands up and then shot?
I have another one of the Chase and Skies. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Marshalls. 4 extra.
It's a lot of
Marshalls,
Marshalls, chat.
I really like Marshall. And I have Paw Patrol hand puppets. So here is Chase. Chase is on the case.
Good to see some sitting here.
Let's see, we have Sky. This pup's gotta fly.
And I mean, I know we're joking. I know we're having some chuckles. I have a friend who looks like this guy, who's like put together and like an adult man, but he's got a similar haircut and beard. I hope this guy is able to flourish. I really do. I really do. I've seen a lot of stuff in chat citing childhood trauma, and that may be the case, but damn, man,
And
it's a lot of Marshalls.
Double,
All right, that's a lot of Marshalls,
on the
though.
Double. And we have Marshall, who, you know, the clumsy one. Whoa, Marshall, Marshall, whoa. There you are. But yeah, that is my.
Chase put his paw on the neck of a pit bull. Okay. All right. I don't think we can handle much more of that, gentlemen. But yeah, CG anime fan is definitely someone we'll be looking at a bit more. He fascinates me quite a bit. So we got one of my favorites. We got our boy J Doll King Hefner. We got my nigga. It's like, what if Danny Brown was a lolcow?
Hey guys, welcome back to part 8 of the
There's our
unboxing
boy.
review of my full silicone 155 centimeter.
I think he has like 5 or 6 dolls. I know we like very briefly looked at this guy before, and he's always wearing like a tunic from Mountain Blade. This guy's great. I love J Doll King Hefner. I love him so much. Let me know if I should get him on very late with me and Zuki. Me and Zuki fucking love this guy.
Fan Real Dog, presented by none other than Better Love Dog, one of my best companion
My
dog
nigga, man.
vendors.
He scares you.
Remember, if you're looking for a Fan Real Dog or any other dog, all you have to do is check the About section to see the full list of companion dog vendors that I have available for you. And I've even had somebody say, hey, where do I get a fan real doll from? Well, go to my vendors list and click on
Let's
the link
go.
for Better Love
Hi,
Doll.
Sappy.
That's the
Hello,
best
Sappy.
place that you can get a fan real doll from.
Yeah, they sure do. This guy's probably got like about 10 grand, if not more, in dolls. Also, look at the My Hero Academia poster. We know who we're dealing with here.
He was the first person to make me
Mr.
aware
Coopers,
of
you're right,
fan real
CJ.
doll. Now, I have other great vendors, but as for today, I'm suggesting that you go through Better Love Doll. And in part 8 today, we're going to go over
Sure
the
is,
manual
Squabbly.
for fan real doll. So without further ado, let's get right.
Without further ado.
So as always, when I'm doing an unboxing review, I love to check out the manual that they send with the doll. And I'm gonna be honest, Fan Real Doll has a beautiful manual. Here it is. Right here.
There's the manual.
See if
It
we
won't
can get
focus. It will not focus.
Sort of out of focus here. But either way, it's a beautiful manual, man. Very beautiful.
Shit, man. This is a beautiful manual.
It's really quick. You know, it's not a very long manual, to be quite honest with you. It's a sort of short manual, but they sort of get right to the point.
I don't think Mineta is in that poster. He would probably be in the left-hand corner. Yeah, I can't see him.
In the first section, they have a About Us section, and they just say how Fan Real was founded in 2019. So it's a relatively new company. They say that they focus on
I love how much of like an actual expert on these dolls, homie.
design, production, and sales of hyper-realistic simulation figures. And that's a great way to describe their product. They say that Cortain
Is this the type of man I'm into? No, it is not.
consists of domestic 3D
How dare
modelers
you.
and sculpture artists, as well as professional makeup artists, from clay draft modeling to finished product touch-up. They said we have top product design and perfect production process to restore every detail. They say private.
Can I get a Gilgamesh real doll like Gilgamesh from Fate? I mean, I think I'm just gonna enter the Holy Grail War and get the real thing. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna be so mad if I get a different servant.
Customization service is offered. So that means you can actually, you know, tell them you want something to be customized to your liking, and they say they will do it. They say that products are made of food-grade platinum silicone, which meets the relevant national safety standards and is not toxic to humans and the environment.
Oh, thank God it's not toxic to humans. You can blow that anime girl's back out. Good.
So that's definitely good to know. They're using platinum silicone. They have some common problems listed.
Oh, I'd probably say Caster. I like Caster Gill. But I like Archer Gill too. I like both of those skills. I'm a big fan of any gills are handsome to me. It's a real shame that we had to break up.
And they have sort of a question type format. And one of the questions is, why is the makeup of the same model different in the photos? So basically they're saying that when you get a doll, the makeup could look a little bit different than what you see in the photos. And they simply say that the makeup of each doll.
Holy fuck, Mimi. Mimi with $2. Tone low got weirder with age. God damn it, Mimi.
Is done by hand, so it is impossible to be exactly the same. And there may be a very slight difference.
Aight, nigga. Okay, we get it. You reading the manual. Show me this doll. Is this just him reading the manual for the whole thing? He did this in 9 parts.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Show us the goddamn doll.
9 of the unboxing review.
Part 9?
Full silicone 155 centimeter fan reel, dog.
Facts, big boy. Hey, dude, man.
Presented by none other than Better Love, dog. One of my best vendors. And if you're ever looking for a campaign, dog, all you have to do is check the About section of my YouTube channel, and you can find Better Love, dog, as well as my other vendors. I just want to
just talk about the doll, you lunatic.
Sending me. I decided to go with a smaller, more petite body.
Oh, oh no.
For my Maria doll. And just so happily, Fanria had came out with a series of smaller heads just in case you wanted to get.
Oh, that's horrifying. That's so scary. Oh, I don't like that.
A smaller version of Maria. So everything seemed to be right on time. My customization choices. And let me tell you, man, this girl has fulfilled every dream that I could have when I first saw her. You know, I opened the box. Her skin looks amazing. You know, her breast feel completely real.
Let's run that back. Yeah, it's like if Dude Man and Chester Stone put on the Potara earrings.
Amazing, you know, her breast feel completely realistic.
Her breasts feel completely realistic.
You know, she has the pores, the lines, the veinage on her body. Everything looks just about.
Oh, she better have better have those tootsies covered.
Right. Here's the funny thing. I was looking over this girl and really couldn't find any imperfections on her. Do you know how rare that is to have?
He has a fucking Naruto Shippuden and a One Piece poster. Why are niggas always weebs, man?
A companion doll with pretty much no imperfections. That blows my mind. The only thing that I found on this girl that was slightly imperfect was a mark on one of her pinky.
Reaping no with $2. Weirdest ASMR group session yet. Yeah, dog. Well, welcome to the clique.
Fingers, which is totally normal. It looks like an injection point for the silicone. But other than that, this girl is pretty much flawless. You know,
flawless.
She has some nice technology about her because she has all wired toes. Not one big.
No! Oh no! Chat! It's feet!
About her because she.
Oh no! Chat! Chat! It's feet hours. No!
She has all wired toes. Not one big toe like I'm used to. You know, every toe has a toe wire.
I'm so sad that Esmeralda isn't here. This is what Esmeralda's been waiting for this entire time. We're on feet time.
They're all movable. I know of one other company that has a fully articulated toe system.
The hounds.
You know, with a full skeleton in their toes. But that's
no, he's spending so much time on the feet.
Only one other company. I don't know of any other company that has wires or full skeletons in their feet. So Fanria has definitely joined an exclusive list of companies with that ability to move her toes like that. Not only that,
is so excited.
Has a great range of motion with her body, you know, beautiful skin complexion. You know, I really love this Maria face. My God. You know, they have some great model faces over there at Fanria Dog. But this particular girl that I have, I mean, let me tell you something. You're talking about love at first sight. And as I talked about in my head,
and fucking Chugga Conroy sweating profusely at that clip.
Head review video for Fanria Dog. let me tell you something. It's virtually no difference between the soft head and the hard silicone head. You know, both of them are pretty much just as beautiful and just as realistic. And that's a bit rare. Normally, the soft silicone face just doesn't have quite as much detail, but they have mastered both of them. There's only one thing that I
This guy is so passionate about sex dolls, man.
sort of regret not having, and that is I don't have either girl with implanted hair. So I would have loved to see how they did their implanted hair. But it doesn't bother me too much because I love changing the look up on my girls, so I'm actually cool with the wig.
Can we watch this in 2x speed? Okay, I'll split the difference. We're gonna watch in 1.5. I know he is a slow talker. It's just because he's from the South. He's from
Let me tell you
Memphis.
something. As I said earlier in another video, the eye movement on these girls are
What happened to my old DeviantArt stream? I think it got privated because of some wacky stuff I showed, but I can figure it out.
perfect, you know, very easy to do. And I love this little smile that they have on this fan real dog. It's so confident. It puts you at ease. And I'm going to be honest. Out of all the girls I have, I love every one of my girls. But
Goddamn, like 1.5 speed, he sounds like a normal person. Hell yeah.
this face is damn near, I could take damn near out of it. It's just the most realistic face that I have in the house, you know. When I see her, I'm just like, man, my mind is blown. You know, I just get a feeling of happiness over my body. You know, I just love this woman from head to toe. From the hands, the feet, you know, the proportion on her body, her legs. I love her little muscular stomach. You know, I don't really have.
Oh, I didn't like him saying that shit too, man. He's on some weirdo shit.
Her legs. I love her little muscular stomach.
Muscular stomach.
You know, I don't really have anything to sort of complain about this woman. You know, she's pretty much perfect. I mean, the only thing that you can change on her would be to probably have a seamless head to neck. You know, but most companies don't have a seamless head to neck. You know, I would suggest that everybody have that in their company. But you know, that's the only thing that I can even think of trying to ask them.
Halloween one's gone too. Okay, I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. That's news to me. Okay, thank you, Agumon. Thank you, Amethyst.
To add, you know, but other than that, this girl is absolutely
What the
amazing.
fuck?
Oh, there's the one thing when I was doing a review of her hands and feet where I said they can have some wrist motion to where it could go up and then you can move it from side to side. But still, they actually have a movement in the wrist that other companies don't offer. You know, overall, this girl is completely splendid, completely ultra realistic. You're not going to be disappointed with a fan real dog. And I'm taking them.
I fucking hate how like much care and attention he puts to basically saying, yeah, you can fuck this dog.
Right up to the top of companion dog manufacturers, man. I'm talking about they are at the top of the list. You know, I can't wait to check out other manufacturers and see their quality and things of that nature. But man, this company is right there with the best of the best. You know, they just started in 2019, and let me tell you, they're off to a tremendous start. I can't wait to see when they start releasing girls of a darker complexion. You know.
Well, film, he specifically got a petite doll, which is very upsetting when you say that out loud.
They start releasing black companion dogs. I would love to see, you know, what they do in that particular category. But they are right on point. I don't really have any complaints. As a matter of fact, I'm overjoyed. You know, David was going to allow me to pick a dog from any company, you know, on his list of companion dogs. But I think me and him came into agreement that Fan Real Dog really needed to be examined, reviewed, and promoted. You know, just looking at their product. And I'm glad I made the choice to review a Fan Real Dog. You know, they have a hell of a name saying that they're a Fan Real Dog, like I've said before, because they are super duper realistic. That's a great name for the company.
Yeah, they don't make black dolls. No, I mean, their demographic probably doesn't want them.
So with all that said, you can't go wrong choosing a Fan Real Dog. I'm so overjoyed to have this girl as part of the family. You know, I would change a thing about this lady. So glad I got the short version of Maria.
Like, where does he get the money? Oftentimes he is sponsored. I think he does have some sponsorships because he's a pretty notable figure in the doll review community. But like, I don't know where he gets the money to afford these dolls.
And of course, there won't be her name going forward. Look for a future video where I will reveal what her name is going forward, you know, as a member of the Dog King family. But with all that said, if you're looking for a fan real dog, sure, you can check out the About section on my YouTube channel, and you can look at all of my vendors. But I would suggest you go through David and Bella Love Dog for your fan real dog. Why? Because he's a great guy. He's been an owner of companion dogs, and now he's a great vendor for companion dogs. He will listen to any concerns or questions that you might have, and he will be glad to answer those questions. And not only that, he will try to get you the best price, you know, for your dollar spent.
Okay, man. I'm not getting the sex doll. So we got some Dan Sobel. But let's take a look at this first. Paw Patrol. Why is it always Paw Patrol, chat? Where the fuck is it always Paw Patrol? Every goddamn time. We'll be there. Yeah, so Stexon does in fact have a TikTok, and it is very funny.
Afraid of the dark, Zerg?
Not today, Zerg. Evil Emperor Zerg, by the authority of Star Command.
Section 5, subsection Zeta. That's the way of evil.
It's too powerful.
Like I said, evil never wins. Afraid of...
I fucking love this guy, man.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Oh, no. Buzz looking alien! Where? Ah!
Oh,
You're
man.
mocking me, aren't you?
I relinked you the channel I requested last time. Did you send it via Discord? I'll have to pull it up after. I wasn't taking requests or anything, but I'll pull it up just for you, Mimi. Okay, I got plenty of stuff to look at, so maybe it might have to wait, but we'll see.
Ah, no way! We're all unique snowflakes! Well, this usually never happens. This is really weird. Okay, stop talking! Anti-disestablishmentarianism! Seriously? Gah! Ah, no way! We're all unique snowflakes!
Oh man, he's cooking.
Another last
Disney adult or Nintendo adult? Oh damn, that's actually really tough. Shit, that's really tough. Yep. Oh man, all right. He's got a lot of duets.
Ah, you screwed up now. What? Oh, come on. Ah, you screwed up.
Yeah. There we go. Oh no, chat. Chat.
Bruh. Walkie slush.
Yo, his fly was open. Let's run it back.
Walkie slush.
Please get a longer shirt, dog. Please. Oh, there he is. There's our boy. There's our boy. He's just like doing the thirst trap. I miss Minetta the sex doll feet. Damn, that 808 was kind of nice though.
Hey friends, I want you to duet this video and tell me about some stuff that's going on in your life. It can be good, bad, things you're passionate about.
Passionate.
Let me know.
My personal goal is to have a dream to be an actor and voice actor because I want to start supporting my family financially.
Oh. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt to hear.
I really care about them. I love my family very much, and I want to help them the best way I can. And this is why I'm going to achieve my dream, being an actor and voice actor with the best of my ability. And I will not let it.
Oh, this guy didn't get the memo that voice actors make less than your average job at the bank.
Anyone take that away from me. I want you to know, deep down, I will support my friends through thick and thin, and you're one of them, pal. God bless you and be safe.
Hey friends, I want you to duet.
Alright, Mimi, what'd you send me? What in the hell did you send me? Alright, yes, you requested this last time. That was my bad for not being able to check it out. Oh, this better be funny, Mimi. I beg you. I beg you. Mimi, why are you such a chud?
I wear my face mask in my car so I can virtue signal in my neighborhood.
God damn it, Mimi.
And I wear my face
She paid for this, we have to watch it.
so I can make sure they all know I'm really smart.
Keep your distance.
While they're deceiving me, it cuts my immunity. TV's got control of me. I turn it on, they say.
But this is not over yet.
Don't trust the man with the orange skin, oh no.
Comes from China. There has to be some form of punishment.
Why is this so long?
Around with the CDC numbers.
Chad, I'm sorry.
No, I can't believe it. We gotta make him a billionaire, oh yeah.
And then the final solution, which is a year to 2 years off, is the vaccine.
I wear my face mask in my house so I can
You're right,
stop a symptomatic disease spread to myself. And I wear my face mask when I bike so I can placate all the Karens at the park.
Gotta placate those Karens.
And now the who is deceiving me? Trade freedom for security. TV's got control of me. I turn it on, they say. Don't take it off till the vaccine's here, oh no. Get microchipped and go back to work, oh yeah. Oh no, I can't believe it. He's not just a nerd, he's like a doctor too, oh yeah. The contact tracer's knocking at my door, oh no.
This is agonizing.
I'm just a number.
This is truly agonizing. Thank you, Mimi. Very cool. Wuhan! Agreed, Zuki.
I said, I wear my face mask in the car. I wear my face mask when I walk. I wear my face mask in my bed. I said, I wear my face mask when I eat. I wear my face mask when I sleep. I wear my face mask. I can't breathe.
Oh, he said the thing. He said the thing. Oh, all right. Well, that was truly terrible. So let's pull up our boy as a palate cleanser before we wrap up. So we got a new Stream Railway. This is a remake of the original part 1, and then we've got new episodes as well. So let's get to it. Here's our boy Jason Gomez. I do recall you saying that Wuhan, you all got infected, reminded you of that. But I like that boy. Here's our boy. Oh, damn. Damn, Dino Gang. Dino Gang. All right, Dino Gang in effect. The GOAT is here. This intro's so fucking peak, chat. Yo, he played on blue. I'm dying. We're going to rant on a user. Let me see dinos in chat. Dino Gang. Dino Gang. Guys, so cool.
I take my heart into battle, give that freedom battle rattle, get my independent sign, declare it on the dotted line. Let Philadelphia freedom ring and patriotic voices sing. Red, white, blue, never give up. You represent America. Hoping and praying for a brighter day. I listen to my heart and I obey. How can I see it any other way?
Oh man. All of our peaks are here. DD6, Stexan Starfighter, Astro Boy, that girl who voices the furry. They're all here.
In the steam railways, there are a lot of railways that Ricky and his friends can go.
Creepy and
Sometimes they will pull their own express and freight cars. But they had to work so hard. Like Jimmy. If you guys don't know who is Jimmy, Ricky helped him pulling his heavy coal cars. Later that day, Jimmy was waiting for Ricky with the train. But he started to get very impatient.
Mimi and maybe also Sapphire, when are you guys auditioning for DED6? When are you guys switching up? I know the time will come where you guys trade out of the Super Brains Kingdom and you join the Super Origami Kingdom. So just tell me when. Tell me when.
How will I pull my train when Ricky is gonna be late? I'm gonna be late if Ricky doesn't come!
Before Jimmy can get more and more impatient, Ricky arrived, and he was tired.
What's that, RuneScape? I didn't notice.
Where have you been? You're late!
Jeez, sorry, Jimmy. I was waiting for my friend Steven to pass by.
Whatever you said about Stephen, like, I heard when you saved him that he was on a runaway, and
He's back. He's in the cut, chat.
I don't know who was that behind you when you saved Stephen.
That was Clinchfield. We just met each other.
Yeah,
Wait, go back. We found who? We found who? I know DD6 is here. What'd I miss? Yeah, it's DD6. Yeah, I know. Seriously, you knowable. Honestly, out of all these guys, he usually does a pretty good job.
That he was on a runaway, and I don't know who was that behind you when you saved Stephen.
That was Clinchfield. We just met each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Clinchfield got back at the Clinchfield Highland Valley Railroad.
Oh, I think that's Train Boy voicing him. I'm so sad that I know who these people are now.
He just first visited and came to Crunchfield Highland Valley Railroad, and we pulled some freight cars to Santa Fe diesels.
Jimmy wasn't having it.
Okay, you just went to that railroad and you met him.
What the fuck did you say to me?
Didn't go to his railroad.
Hey, it doesn't matter. We go different.
I don't care about it. Now I'm leaving.
Yo, DD6 is fucking carrying.
Doesn't matter. We go different.
I don't care about it. Now I'm leaving.
So Jimmy puffed away and didn't say anything.
Seriously, are you normal? Agonizingly slow train footage, my favorite. It takes so goddamn long.
Gosh, what is his problem?
I don't know, Clinchfield.
Oh, by the way, Ricky, my manager is going to let me work at the steam railway for a bit.
Wow, that's good. Are you gonna miss your friends?
Yeah, but I do miss my friend Aiden, but I am going to be busy here for a bit, but I will come back to the Quinchfield Highland Valley Railroad.
I know.
Fade to black.
After Ricky was resting, Steven is with him.
Hey, Ricky.
Oh, hello, Steven.
What's been going on with you?
Oh, nothing much. It's just that Jimmy doesn't care that we can go different railroads.
Really? Wow. I can't believe Jimmy doesn't care.
I know.
Damn, Jimmy. Oh shit, here we are.
Hello, Ricky.
Hello, Ricky.
Oh, Christina, ma'am.
Ricky, I have an important job for you.
What do I have, ma'am?
You're gonna take some freight cars full of food to the trucks, so they will take them to the market, but it will be a long journey.
Ricky, stop!
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
stop
good luck
saying
on your
she
journey,
bad.
Ricky.
Thanks, Steven.
Jimmy defecated through his sunroof. No, there's no crab to be had here. Oh no, we're not watching Blue. That's too scary, guys. It's a bit too scary for us, especially like this close to the end of the stream. Now we are gonna watch part 2 of the Steam Railway, the new big train.
Later that night, Ricky got the freight cars.
Amethyst Rose with $1.99. Imagine the railway staff watching this go down.
Full of food and started going on his big journey.
Yeah, the slow train scenes are too good. Just agonizingly realistic. Come on, Doug. Hey, good spot, Mimi. Grape, I wish I was free and happy enough to make content this stupid. I really do. Good Chirano reference there, Messiah. Very good 9 reference. Couldn't slip that by me. Baka Baka. This is killing me. Come on, man.
After about 5 hours later, Ricky made it to...
Yeah, Terry Davis, he called the train an N-word, and the rest is history.
To his destination, and the people are loading full of food. Well, it will take a long time for me to get them all out. Huh?
I too will lose my
then,
insanity.
Ricky heard a whistle, and he can see a steam train in front of him. It was big.
Holy shit. My nigga big, man. My nigga big.
Hello?
Yo, the big big black train just be like, hey yo, bro. Hey yo, what's good, man?
Hi. Wow. You're huge.
Yeah, dog. What about it? What about it? Yo, pause, bro. Bro, you checking me out? Pause, bro. Pause, bro.
Yes, I am. Looks like you're pulling freight cars full of food.
Amethyst, he does know about me because he reacted negatively to User's Paradise. So even if he doesn't know directly about me, he knows of things I've been involved with, no doubt. And I think those guys have all seen the user rant against them. Like at the very least, Dogs Eating Dogs 6 has seen it. So, and I hope they enjoyed it. It's pretty funny.
I am.
I'm David. I'm the Pennsylvania Railroad's T1 duplex.
I'm a T1 duplex, bro.
I'm Ricky from New Jersey, and I'm the Blue Comet.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Ricky. Why did they call you the Blue Comet?
'Cause I can go really fast, about 70 miles per hour.
Whoa, that's cool.
Your wheels look...
BBT. Shit, man. 70 miles an hour, man. That light work, bro. That light work, bro. I straight up, I've been across this country, man. Straight up.
Look different.
Well, it's a 4444 wheel type I have.
Oh, you kind of look like one train from Union Pacific.
I'm sorry.
Moss, I would be so upset. I love Jason. I would be so mad if he went like, I hate that iPad guy. I don't like that iPad guy, even though he's gay. I think he's really mean to me and my friends. So I don't like him today anymore.
Who?
Before Ricky can think hard, David had...
Did Dogs Eating Dogs 6 find User's Paradise funny? That's cool. That's cool, B. I always forget that B knows. B's in the trenches.
Had to get going.
Oh, you can think about it later. I had to get going.
But
poor
what about what I
white
said?
Train. Poor little white
Don't worry.
train.
I'll always come by to see you. Bye.
That mean. I always gotta always gotta prep the Jason impression.
I just saw that video from that mean bear and the black guy with one eye, and, well, I don't like that they said that about me and my friends, so I'm gonna have to say something about those users.
He's a nit. I do a pretty good Jason. I got his inflection down.
And David was gone.
David's leaving. The angry person
See ya.
on one eye. Bye, nigga.
Around 12 a.m., a diesel came to take Ricky back to the sheds. And Ricky was still trying to think what David looks like.
What does he look like?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. We got to do the last one, and then we're going to wrap up.
Back in the sheds, Jew was waiting for Ricky to come back.
So, Stephen and Clinchfield, how long till Ricky comes back?
Well, he will come back this morning.
Stephen is right, Jewel. Sometimes...
Is that Chain Boy or that's Texan? They both have a really similar voice.
You have to take patience to wait.
I know.
So, Clinchfield, about what you said, is it true?
Oh, yeah, that's Texan. That's Texan. And you can hear this fucking bird in the background.
That Jimmy doesn't care that we go to different railroads?
We got the burb in the background. I don't know if we're gonna get to Captain Alex. I know I had Captain Alex's reactionary stream queued up, but we might have to hold off on that. I'm probably gonna archive it because I know he might delete it if he said anything wacky.
Roads.
Yes, it's true. Sometimes I come back to the Quinchfield Highland Valley Railroad
Yeah,
to
that's
work,
Texan's
but
bird, no doubt.
now I'm helping out on this railroad for a bit.
Yeah, right.
Come on, Jimmy, we can go to different railroads.
Jimmy.
How will you know?
Chill.
Well, Jimmy, I was from the Quinchfield Highland Valley Railroad, and now I'm working on this railroad for a bit.
Oh, you have your point!
This nigga carries so hard, man.
Jimmy, I want to know why you're acting like this.
Because I miss my...
Oh shit, Amethyst. No, I am not aware of that. I would have to I'd have to look into that person. Please remind me of that person. I'll look into them, no doubt.
My friends, ever since Christina brought me here, I have to move out of my railway.
Is that why you're a little rude?
Yes, I think I went too far. I guess you're right, and same goes for Ricky. We can go different railroads.
Yo, honestly, DD6 is putting this whole chest in this shit, man.
Yeah, I can see that.
Just then, Ricky finally came back.
God damn, that got me so fucking weak.
Look, Ricky's back.
Yes, that's why I'm a dick.
Hey, Ricky, how's your journey?
Oh, it was great. I met a big train. His name is David.
Wow, that's nice.
What
That
type
is
of
nice.
train is he?
Oh, you can't tell me that wasn't you, Mimi. Come on. Let's hear Mimi's take. This is totally Mimi.
Wow, that's nice.
Mimi, you could have just been honest with me and told me that you've been doing voice work for them too. You didn't have to hide that from me.
What type of train is he?
A Pennsylvania Railroad T1 duplex.
Wow.
What does the train look like?
I don't know. He looks like one from Uni-Pacific.
You mean almost
his name is Laquandius.
Similar to a big boy?
Yes, that's the one. I was too early to think.
Well, Ricky, we all wish we can see David.
And you all?
David hyped me up.
All did.
David arrived at the sheds. Whoa! David! What are you doing here?
I've been brought by a blue fox vixen by the name Christina. She let me stay here so that I can help.
Well, it's great to meet you, David. My name is Quinchfield. I'm from
For
the
real, I can't believe Mimi
Railroad.
switched up on niggas, man.
Well,
you know, Mimi would like if I pressed her about it, she'd be like, I don't know what to say. They're just more creative than you. And then she'd go on to her fruitful career with the Super Origami Kingdom. Hopefully that's not the case. We appreciate you so much here, Mimi. Please don't quit to work with Jason Gomez.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Clinchfield.
I can change.
I'm Stephen the Wolf Engine.
Okay. But a pleasure to meet you, Stephen.
And you can call me Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy.
Damn,
Oh.
Jimmy.
Hey,
Jimmy coming on way too goddamn strong.
Ricky, who's that on you?
This is Jewel from the real movie.
Greetings.
Wow. Jewel from the Rio movie?
Jewel from
Yep,
the real
that's
movie.
her.
Jewel, I heard that the Blue Sky Studios has been shut down. I'm very sorry to hear that, by the way.
So sorry for your loss,
I know,
Jewel
but
from the
luckily,
movie
I'm
Rio.
still okay.
If I may ask, where's Blue?
Oh, Blue? Well, he's...
She was about to say something when Christina came in.
Hello, David. I'm Christina. I work on the railroad, and I'm the controller here.
Damn, you really just went with one take, huh?
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
I see you're making good friends.
I sure am.
Well, hopefully, we'll do a great job here.
Oh, dog.
When you are waiting, I'll give you a job.
You could have done another take, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Enjoy working here.
So Christina heads back to her workhouse, and David will have a very good time in the steam railway.
He will
and
have a very
he
good time.
makes good friends, and hopefully he won't ever have accidents. Do you think so too?
Nice. So, on that delightful note, the end of that fantastic trilogy, I think we're gonna wrap up because it's been 3 hours and almost 15 minutes, and I do want to have dinner. So chat. I hope you guys had fun. I hope we had some laughs. I know this was kind of like a all over the place stream, but I did want to look at some more Harman, and I wanted to look at some various users. We didn't get to everyone. I do want to look at some more Captain Alex. Chat, I'm always interested in your suggestions. I always like looking at new, unique users. I like looking at different fandom people. The big thing that I want to look at are like fandoms in particular. Like I want to look at more animators. I want to look at more people who are into like Kingdom Hearts and anime. I want to look at more trained people, right? I'm trying to kind of nail down different fandoms. That's kind of the big thing I want to focus on. So by all means, if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in community posts. You can always reach out to me via those, or if you're connected with me on Discord, or anyone in chat that you might be connected to, reach out that way. I'm also on Twitter at SlugboysENT. You can always find me there too. So thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of this. I always appreciate you guys showing up, having a couple of laughs, at some strange people. But beyond that, we motherfucking out. It's big peace. It's big peace. Y'all have a wonderful night.